That was weird. Did it just crap out in the middle of the theme song? Hey, Bashers. It is Friday, April 3rd. I'm a little bit late only because I had to answer some legal letters. But that's okay. It is Friday night, which means Oisín O'Malley will be joining us shortly. They are now finally on daylight savings time, so we'll have a fun night tonight. I hope you have a drink in hand. I don't have one here. I'll wait for the big guy because I'm going to be drinking some Prosecco today because I bought a giant magnum of it for when Dana and Emmett were here, and nobody drank it. So I have it in my refrigerator, so why go and seek out something else when I've already got something? So no trip to the liquor store tonight. It'll be light and fun and frisky and fun. Hey, Bashers, how are you? It is Panel Power coming back for you at number 1. Good Friday. It is Good Friday indeed. Actual Good Friday for all of you who practice and love Jesus. For all of you out there who love Jesus. Andrew Olkowicz, Canadian $5. Congratulations to Panel Power. Be inspired to be kind and make a difference in someone's life. Upfoot and subscribe and become a patron. If you can't, listen, if you can, it's a great thing. Very, very grateful for that. As you know, I've got memberships now, which is kind of taking a bite out of my Patreon. And that's really sad because, like I said, I love the Patreon. I'm trying to figure out a better way to make it more enticing and fun for people, more interactive, because it has been invaluable to me on this channel for when things go awry and I need some stuff. So thanks to everybody who stuck around. And if you left our Patreon, please come back. We need you. We love you. Some big hitters too, some heavy hitters. The membership thing, is for Friday night mostly, and maybe a couple of other things, but I really don't know exactly what to do. It's just basic support. The problem is that YouTube takes a very big chunk. They take 30%, which is a lot. It's more than your manager if you're a rock band or an actor. It's really terrible. It's terrible. Kevin Hawthorne is here, 5257. Good evening, everybody from Lakeland, Florida. Great to have you live on the show. I don't know what's going on. It looks to me like, is the stream down or something? Very odd number of went from 21 to 9. Very odd. Andrew Olkowicz, let's give you the big bang boom. I'll see. We'll just play it out and see what goes on. I got some Dribby Doo coffee in my Handsome Joe glass. Getting ready for Friday night. Andrew also gifted 1 Basher's membership. Thank you so much, Andrew. You're such the best, man. Thank you so much for being one of the best supporters of this show and a great friend to all the Bashers. Is anyone planning on having fish for Good Friday? Well, I'm not. I did bake some really good focaccia yesterday, so I'll be having that after I drink Prosecco, which will probably get me a little loopy. What is going on with the numbers are very odd. I mean, it's like, is this not live? Is it not live? Stream is still good for me. Thank you, Shag Daddy Rocks. I went from 21 to 6. I mean, what did I say? I have no idea. Vasilios from Greece is here. Good evening, all. Great to have you live on the show, Vasilios from Greece. I don't know where everybody's going. Did something cataclysmic happen in the world? Should I Google it? Oh, shit. Maybe something bad with the orange one. Let's see. Let me see if there's something terrible. Iran hit a second U.S. combat, forcing pilot to eject. Okay. So nobody launched anything ridiculous, so we're not worried about that kind of stuff. You never know. You never know. Franco Fiore, grazie mille, signore. Please upvote if you can. I'm not wearing a watch. What watch am I wearing? You guys know what my collection is like. What am I putting on tonight for Friday Night Bashers? The Friday Night Bashers. Upvote number 5 today. It's the incredible. How are you feeling, Kevin Landon? Kevin Landon had a little bit of a thing this week, and we're worried about him. and we're worried about all the bashers that go through any kind of stuff with medicine and health. Very important that we have you up and running. We'll be bashing live. Hey, he's here live thanks to my leave of absence. Well, I'm glad you have the leave of absence, but I hope your health is taken care of. Found out that my job is saved, plus I will receive money once all the forms are completed. Wow. I hope your job would be safe if you're out on a medical leave. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it with the administration that we have now. Best wishes to Dirk and all the bashers, and to you, Kevin Landon. We love you so much. Thanks so much. And Dave is here. He upvoted. Please upvote. Please upvote if you can. Please upvote. Virgil says stream's good. Okay, good. I'll be going out for fish shortly. I bet you will. He's a good Joe LaFaro. He's Italian. He's Catholic. Hey, Joe. Melly C is here. VFR are in effect for this simulation. Full flaps as we are going dead stick for an emergency landing on runway 43A. I thought that was a fun thumbnail. She never looks at the thumbnails, so he doesn't know. But, I work hard on well, all of them, but the Friday night ones, I always try to get them kind of interesting if I can. And for him, and he never looks at them. I always go, you didn't see it? You were Satan. Oh boy, Melly C, Purple One is here. Happy Friday, Dirk, and all the bashes. Beautiful Melly C, how are you, beautiful? We love that. And the other ladies of the bash. Good evening, Dirk. Look what it is. It's Louise. Dirk and Oisín and all the bashes will catch the replay tomorrow, as I have to be up early in the morning. I hope everything is fine with you. My glasses are not getting clean enough for this show. I'm telling you, I put this rag in the wash, and I feel like the soap didn't get out on it because it doesn't feel nice and crystal clear like it used to. I can't think of any other explanation about why it feels weird to me. Louise, we love you. Big hearts to you and all the ladies of the Basharoo. Fergal says, happy Friday, Dirk, Oisín, and the Bashers. If anybody doesn't know how to put the fada on on like Oisín or anybody else's name that use it, an Irish name, you just hit Command E, and then you put the letter in, and it puts it in there for you, just so you know. Happy Easter to all, and he always does it because he's Irish. Happy Easter to all from Fergal. Thank you, buddy. And Jojo. Jojo was the man you knew. It's time for bashers. Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe. The Hendrix thing. I don't quite get it. I get why he was popular and why he revolutionized guitar, but I can't listen to it. It doesn't interest me. Guitar playing doesn't thrill me. The singing doesn't thrill me. It's just not my kind of rock and roll. But I get it. I get why when he showed up, everybody lost their marbles. I totally get it. Whoop, whoop. It's Dave Fitzsimons. Hope all the Basharisti as well. I was a little Basharisti for myself with my wonderful JBC coffee. And that is especially potent and strong. Take a moment to upvote, everyone. It's free and helpful to the channel. You have no idea how helpful it is. So we're, 2.5 years into this show? Can you believe it's that long? I've got great stuff coming up this year. I've got a trip coming up, which I will be streaming, and you'll know about events. And I'll be taking you guys to a couple of places that you have never been, but hopefully you will eventually come to soon enough. And we could have meetups for all my European friends. I'm looking forward to the days when it's just a train ride away for us to meet up in a city and have a coffee or dinner or something like that. I think it's going to be great. It's going to take a little while to get the ball rolling, but the big ball is rolling. It's rolling. Guessing Dirk's flights have been delayed. Oh yeah, I was a couple minutes late. I'm sorry about that. I had to finish an email that was pertinent to my life. But and it came in. I was waiting for it all day, and it finally came in. Probably check on Rose. I just made her scrambled eggs and toast, and then when I came up, I was getting ready for the show, and that's when the email came in. I just had to immediately get on that as fast as I could. But yeah, I made her a big bowl. There's like the thing about American eggs is that you can get brown eggs here, and you can get blue eggs. You can get very good eggs if you pay for them. Apologies. But like when you're in Europe and you crack an egg, it's orange and the yolk is orange. Here, they're very kind of pale yellow. It's probably because of the bulk and the farming and the horrible ways that they treat the birds. But there's the thing called Vital Farms here, and they just came out with like the scrambled eggs in a carton. I have to say how convenient it has been for Rose for me to cook for her because it makes a whole lot less mess, and I can make the perfect amount for her because she likes lots of different small meals. She doesn't like a big meal. She'll never finish that. But if I make incrementally, she eats about 4 or 5 times a day, but smaller meals. She doesn't like a big breakfast, big oatmeal, big coffee. That's good. And then lunch, she wants something small. Afternoon, she wants something small. Evening, and then a snack at night. So anyway, that's my story. Dave Fitzsimons, the artist says, Fergal, I'll take a glass of Prosecco. Yeah, I got a Magnum, Jojo. Because Dana and their daughter were here, and Emmett came to do the show, which obviously didn't work out because the stupid software, which by the way, I wrote to them and I said, you guys updated your software and made it incompatible with my system and rendered my system useless. You should have disclosed that there was some piggyback software in there. That's almost like a virus. It is almost like downloading a trusted program and finding out it has malware in it. Because this thing took over my entire system and wouldn't let me manipulate the audio. It was running it itself. And what do I do here when I'm not doing the show? I'm recording music. Oh, boy, was that a problem. I got a glass for you, Jojo. Dave says hi to Fergal. Stream is still good. Thank you so much. Mental image for all members only. Dirk is putting on socks. Slowly for Andy M. I have I have some funny socks on. So when I shop for sundries for Rose, I found these socks. Now I don't know what they're made out of, but I found them in like the Duane Reade or the the Boots of your town. And they're so comfortable. And I got pairs for myself as well. Oh, there's the big guy. Guess what? Daylight's always got bass in his hand. Oh no.
Yeah, I was playing tonight.
Oh, you got it plugged in.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I was playing level 42. All that.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
What kind of bass is that again?
It's a status.
Oh, it's a status. So you got the fine tuners on the bottom.
Yeah, it's headless.
Yeah, that's right. That's crazy.
Yeah.
How fun is that? Were you doing a lot of playing on the show?
I started out doing some. I found this little drum machine in my my bass effects thing. I didn't know. It was a little button and it said drums. I'm like, what's drums? And I hit it. It's nice, like a metronome.
It's got a real Michael Jackson drum sound to it.
Yeah.
Your thumb's gonna hurt tomorrow.
Hilarious, right?
It's got like the Billie Jean beat.
Yeah, it's got a few different rhythms and stuff, but it's just nice for a practice because you've got a metronome. You just let it roll.
What's better than that?
Yeah.
Did you just get that little box?
I got it a while back, and it does gives me all my nice sounds, all of that snap in the chorus and stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say I heard chorus on that bass.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit! So you could play a little bit of play some Rush.
A little bit of what?
Little Rush. Getty used to use a lot of chorus.
Oh, he did. Yeah, that's true.
Especially like the older stuff. I don't like the later stuff. Not really. Yeah, we're gonna play Red Barchetta.
And I've
Actually,
got some.
it should be red barchetta, shouldn't it be? Right? Technically.
What is the?
Doodle-doodle-doo,
Yeah,
doodle-doodle-doo.
I'm trying to think of it. Yeah.
Now the harmonics in the beginning of that song, that's on the bass, right? Not on guitar.
No, it's on the guitar.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's the guitar. And he comes
Oh,
back.
right, because he comes in. Doom, 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 doom.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's nice. Isn't
Sounds good.
it?
The levels are good. It's a little loud, a little clippy on the top if you start smacking the bass really hard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would just turn down the output just a little bit.
Yeah.
Because once you start, oh, that's perfect. Sounds great.
You know what you're getting as well. You're getting on the mic as well.
Oh,
This.
oh, oh yeah! Look at that.
Yeah. Let's try these drums again. I'll speed it up a little.
Oh, that's cool. You can do that.
Yeah, because it's essentially a yeah. Blah 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 blah.
I think this is the first time, well, you did it on yours there, that anybody's ever seen you pick up an instrument on the shows.
I know.
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that funny?
Isn't that funny?
They just heard the lore.
I'm always sitting here like with a drink on Trump or whatever,
Sure, you play bass. Yeah, sure. How's your thumb feel? Did you're gonna have to work on that callus because that's gonna hurt.
That's fine. There was blood coming out of this finger.
Of course, people don't realize.
But once you get caught up in it,
yeah.
At the end of my show, I'd put on some level 42 and I fucking play along with it, and it's just relentless.
Yeah.
And you get caught up in this, so you don't feel the pain. Later then you look at the strings and there's blood on the strings, but
doesn't Mark King wear like
he wears
on his tape? But he has tape on his fingers, yeah.
Gaffer's tape around the thumb, because that guy's there's an absolute engine, and he's going all night. Like he does a gig for 3 hours, and he's just going like a madman.
Wow.
So he's split his thumb open many times. Flea from Red Hot Chili Peppers developed a big hole in his thumb just from the crazy intense slapping from all the thousands of gigs. There's a complete hole in his skin, and he fills it with super glue. He pours super glue.
That shit works. I've done that, and it works.
Rock hard, yeah.
A really cool thing is, if you haven't played guitar for a really long time, just put crazy glue on your fingertips and let it sit for 5 minutes. That shit won't come off for like 3 days, and then you feel it, and it doesn't do anything. Just let it wear off.
That's a great idea.
It's a great idea. Just get crazy glue, put it on the tips, and then calluses be gone. A couple of super chats came in, I guess, because you started slapping the bass. Let the super chats begin for the fellas, Andrew Wolkowicz. And then now hopefully Oisín play something that Dirk can sing along to. The problem is, if you're not in the same room, there is latency. I think is it gone now?
No, it won't work.
It won't. It doesn't work because he's an Oshkosh.
We're fine talking.
Yeah.
Speaking to one another, it's fine because it's not detectable.
It won't be in time. It'll be weird. I mean, one day, right?
One day there won't be any latency.
Yeah. And And by the way, that microphone setup that I have, I had to delete that software that I used because I called him in a panic because I couldn't, I needed to record the next day after that fiasco. And that thing had taken, I'm talking, well, you were there. You were the one that said, let's go back in time, follow your steps. And so he said, something's happening under the hardware, under the hood that we're unaware of. And that's how we found that like, it was like malware. Emmett and I had, we had downloaded the latest version of this and it installed this thing that takes over control of your system's audio. We had to shut that crap off. It was really fucked up. So let me give a big bang boom for you. And Thomas Burnett, Oisín, do you know Mr. Pink by level 42?
Yeah.
He's super chats for. Here we go. It's worth £2.
It's not going to be much without the rest of the band, but I think it's a. Isn't it?
Watch us get popped for the level 42.
Yeah.
Very cool.
That riff. But he goes like this.
Oh, he's a computer. He's a supercomputer. With that bass, though, you're asking for it,
Why?
Because that bass was meant to do what you're doing right now.
Yeah,
you're not going to play in a jazz trio with that.
And you're not going to get on a rock stage with a pick.
No.
This is not the right bass for that.
No.
But it has lovely solid, like, it's very even. They're very even basses. And
but they're wood, right? That's not graphite, is it?
This is one of the wooden ones. I had a graphite one years ago. And they're way more money.
Sure. I'll never forget the time that my bass player Michael walked in with a Steinberger and we said, out.
Yeah, the Steinberger, it's not going to work. It's kind of lame looking.
It was so lame and it sounded so shit. And that's when he switched to Philip Kubicki. He finished out his career and his life on a Kubicki Factor bass. But personally,
Stu Ham,
because he loved Stu Ham.
Yeah, because he likes
this guy. Yeah,
all that.
Yeah,
with all that.
Yeah,
I can't do it.
It's not. He was obsessed with that guy. And before that, it was Geddy Lee, but he never had a Rick. He never had one. He had a G&L bass, which we thought sounded great.
G&L's great for rock.
And that was great bass. He had two of them. He had a blue one and a black one. He sold everything. Apparently, Michael was leading a double life. He was selling something he shouldn't have been selling. And one day he showed up with a Philip Kubicki Factor bass and a wall of Trace Elliott amplifiers.
Wow.
And we're like, ugh. And it sounded terrible. Before
Trace Elliott's good for this stuff.
Yes. It was terrible for what we were doing because what did he have before? A big old SVT. And it sounded great. It was just a bitch to get up the stairs. Because those things are like a rocket ship. Very, very cool. Thomas Burnett, thanks so much. And Oisín, can you play something like a soundtrack from 70s adult films? Well, that soft funk lends itself so well to pornography.
No, here.
Hey, baby.
Yeah.
For the adult films of the world. Ray's in with $10. Feck it, Dirk, sweet child of mine. Emmett O'Malley, Ken just saying. Well, yeah, we can't play that live on the show, but thank you for the 10 balloons, Ray. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, it's when somebody's in another location, it's not really conducive to that thing, but I'm going to give you a big bang boom. And this is a person I don't know unless you've changed your name. The picture looks familiar. First time live on
the
either of your shows.
5513. The poor guy, he's like wearing the money. What's wrong with American banks? American banks are in the 90s, man.
What happened?
Listen, if you're in you'll get used to it when you're here. You're in Europe, you send someone a bank transfer in seconds on your phone. They get a bank transfer, not a fake bank, a real one. Okay. And everyone uses it. And you do it from your phone app. Every bank has an app. And it's just something that everybody does, especially when you're buying watches, right? Because it's usually a lot of money. And it's traceable and all of that by the government, if that's what you care about, right? The United States wiring money with a bank transfer, you have to go into the bank or you have to go onto their website and put in all sorts of crazy info, and it takes forever. This guy was like trying to do me a solid and send me euros rather than dollars. He should have just done dollars and I could do the conversion on my end. It would have been better anyway. I would have gotten a better rate. But instead, he was like, oh, I better send him euros so he gets the right amount. And the bank told him, because it's euros, it'll be next Tuesday.
Oh, no. Did they have to go to the mint and have it printed so they could send it via snail mail?
Bank of America.
Oh, Bank of America. The Bank of America. So did the 5513 that you were showing? That's the one he bought?
Yeah, it's gone. Sorry,
it's
man.
Gone.
I know you wanted it.
I'm good. I'm not wearing a watch right now.
Hey, I can do some maiden.
Yeah.
Yeah. It no longer suits it. But the craziest thing I ever saw was a close-up of his. How do I turn off? Yeah, there. A close-up of his fingers. Let me remove this.
Oh, yeah, he only uses 2. People think he uses 3.
He uses He uses 3 to get his gallop. Right? It's a horse's gallop, right? Sure. So he's going like this, dig it in with 3. But because he's doing that all night, he gets tired, so he switches to this on the fly. I started, and I the minute I saw it, I was like, I have to learn. So I let me see if I can do it. It's been years. It's not hard. Not bad though. Jeez, I haven't done that in like 20 years.
I just watched one of those channels where the famous guy that wears the glove when he plays bass, that channel, that guy, he's got some kind of strange finger or arm thing. Anyway, they have like a jazz player and they play him like not Wrathchild, but like, you know, Phantom of the Opera. And the jazz players look at it, who is this crazy? What is this crazy shit? And then he has to play it. He's like, oh,
that's a great riff.
It's crazy riff.
It's nuts. Yeah, I can't monetize my video now. Got locked down.
From what? From playing bass?
Yeah, I played some level 42 at the end, like off an MP3 here.
Oh,
it's fine. It's just I'll get my super chat. I got up some huge super chats as well.
Well, because you were playing. That's why.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Rufus is in love with the watch. Do you want to see? Did you notice what I'm wearing?
No, I was watching the bass. You wearing like, is that an IWC?
IWC Big Pilot.
Yeah, Big Pilot. Yeah. Yeah, well, sure. It's a great looking watch. A lot of IWC fans. Yeah, it's really beautiful. Is that blue dial or black dial?
Mm-hmm.
It's blue, huh? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Wow, that's very cool. Let me give you that's 10 balloons. Hold on a second. Let me give you something really great. Let's give you this. And look who's back, Andre Lubchin. I hadn't seen him in a long time on the show. Next time when Dirk and Emmett are in Venice, it'd be great to start a band. Imagine in the piazza. Let's do it. Why the hell not? Fun would that be?
Well, that time that Paulina got up and started singing Ave Maria,
Yeah.
that apparently is not, they don't like people doing that.
Well, you're outside. What are you going to do, people?
What are you going to do? Also, she could do it. She's not the greatest opera singer in the world, but she's not bad either. She held
She's
it
better
down.
than Sally from Arkansas.
Right. Sally from Arkansas might get a few too many Chardonnays in her.
Yeah.
Fancy yourself as a singer.
Ave Maria, I hate your face.
Whereas Paulina can actually do it.
Yeah.
So it worked, and they kind of figured it out. And then the concert master was like, okay, go ahead. And he gave the nod. And I was like, it's okay, kind of thing. But she pulled it off well. And of course, the fucking crowd went nuts for it. But I don't know if you can just set up shop in the piazza and start playing. I don't think so. I think the cops will stop you.
They'll stop you. You'll probably get a permit or something like that.
Yeah.
But in every movie you've ever seen, somebody gets up in the middle of a dinner or in a piazza and they start singing and everybody goes crazy because it happens every day, but it never happens. It only happened on your show. That doesn't happen. And they were listening. It wasn't like everybody did shut up and listen. They really did.
Oh my God, they were enthralled. The crowd were.
Yeah.
They were all out with their phones, This was a beautiful Venice moment for them,
Ray says IWC boring as grass growing. Prove
Ray doesn't like the IWC. I think it's very masculine. I think it's handsome.
It's a pilot's watch.
Yeah.
Who are men, more men than pilots?
It's it's a manly watch. Listen, I was looking up videos and Teddy Balthazar did one, and he's got a tiny little girl's wrist. It's pathetic.
Oh,
this thing looks so massive on. And that guy, Christian Helsom, whatever his name is in Scotland, the wannabe Adrian Barker guy, he's also very, very frail and thin. And it just looked wrong. And I stuck this on my wrist. I'm like, where's a watch for men?
It's a great word to describe those kind of fellas. Fey.
Fey. They're very fey.
Right. He was about, how would you describe him? He's a bit fey. Oh, Ray. Yeah, I just want to hear do harmonics on that thing. That sounds good. What kind of pickups are in those? Are they their own?
I don't know. Let me put a different.
I don't know I don't know much about that instrument.
Yeah, well, the original graphite one is the Wong. Those things are very hard to get now, and they're $6,000,
And you got that in Bologna?
I got this in Rome.
Oh, in Rome. So you string that thing from the top?
Because I bar the,
Yeah.
I can go up. Yeah. You have to know your harmonics if you're going to play bass.
Play some bass. I'm going to go get some liquor because I'm going to drink that Prosecco since nobody drank it.
Oh, nice.
I'll be right back.
I'll play some bass.
Bass.
Nice, yeah. Some effects going. This hard one again. Can't get it today. Try the other pickup. There it is. This pickup at the back is better for that. sharper stuff. Whereas this pickup is more. Take off the echo. What's the was it Love? No, Love Games. What's the one that goes? Lessons in Love. That's a hard one to play because there's no relief. You see, you've got relief. I don't know if you guys know what you're even listening, hearing, but we're on a different setting here. You have that is one, but you also have that. So you mix it. So when it comes to a beat like this, see? It's like drumming. If you have a bass line that just goes, all the work is in this hand. This one is just doing the notes, but there's no extra beat. So you have to do all the work. It's really hard. But if you have the extra thing, you can do extra cool shit. Like, yeah.
Could you play that riff again? It sounds just like 9 to 5. Stumbled out of bed and went to the kitchen. Diddled up a cup of ambition.
This one? That one?
Yeah, that's what it sounds exactly like.
That's Lessons in Love.
Right, Lessons in Love.
Their biggest hits. It's kind of not a great song.
It's very similar melody.
Their best one was their best song was probably Something Without You.
Oh.
Isn't it?
How about a little YYZ? YYZ.
I know this is the wrong bass for it.
Yeah, but still.
It's gonna be super boring. You need the rest of the band.
I can play drum. People love that song.
Yeah.
How fun is that? Cheers, everybody. So we're now about 2 weeks shy of Italia. For anybody who knows, we're gonna Oisín and I have decided we're gonna meet up in Bologna. And we'll stream from there. And that's how we're gonna make it work. Because we got,
and also Bologna, like you get to discover a bit of Bologna.
I don't know anything about it other than the train station 50 times so far in my life.
Oldest university in the world.
In the world, right? And it's apparently
the very first autopsy table.
Ew, really?
You can see it. You can go into the room.
What year was that? Didn't Da Vinci have the first one?
It's
really?
1200. It was probably where he was doing it.
Oh God!
Why would you think otherwise?
I didn't know he was ever in Bologna. I don't know.
They all went from town to town. Galileo spent a long time lecturing in Bologna.
Oh, to all the students' body there.
They have his podium.
Oh, really? I can't wait to see that town. You know, to me, I just see the big tower there and the promenade.
There are two towers there.
The one that's at the end of the road? That's What do you call those streets in Italy that are covered over? What do you call those? That
Portici.
like portici, those things.
Porticos.
Yeah, porticos.
They're more in Bologna than any other city on earth. There's 36 miles of portici.
Oh wow!
They go all the way up to San Leo on the top of the hill. It's actually worth a trip up there. Okay. A lot of people walk it, as for exercise or jog it. It's brutal.
It's brutal.
It's brutal. Just take a cab up or whatever. Or there's these little silly little trains that bring you up. They're fun.
But like the trams, like they have in Opcina, you didn't get to do it when you were interested. Oh, by the way, that's back in operation. The Opcina
I know.
tram.
Yeah, it's nothing like that tram. It's like a little independent thing, like the things you get in Lisbon. What do they call? They're little.
A funicular.
They're little
Funiculare. A funiculare.
It's like a glorified motorbike.
Oh, interesting.
Someone in the audience will know the name. It's a silly name,
and it's singular. You just
yeah. Some of them are. You can fit a bunch of people in. There's a train as well, like a little train. It fits like 20, 30 people. Oh. And it's a train. It's literally, but there's a front part and it brings you up, but it's not on tracks. It's a car. It's an automobile.
Like they have at a Hollywood studio kind of thing.
Kind of like those things, those stupid things that tourists sit on.
Right.
Go around Hollywood, around Paramount.
Right. Studio. And this is where they filmed the Poseidon Adventure.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, you can get those. Or just take a cab up. But anyway, I think we'll have plenty to look at down in Bologna itself. And tuk-tuk. That's it, Jim Patterson's. Thank you.
Oh, a tuk-tuk.
Tuk-tuk. I knew. I remember.
You should have just said Asian trolley.
Yeah, right.
That's a restaurant on my corner, tuk-tuk.
Yeah.
Remember that place?
I remember, actually.
Yeah, it's good. I haven't been there in 100 years. Jojo's got a big pilot, and he was considering the big pilot in black ceramic last week. Tried it on. Looks great. There you go. Hey, look at this. Hey, Bernard Wadding recently picked up the pilot Chrono 41. Wow, everybody. Yeah. But nobody really talks about IWC. I did a whole show on IWC once because I said I feel like I ignore that brand.
Well, I ain't ignoring it now because it's an absolutely stunning thing. I mean, in person, it's a very different watch than in the photos. And you know what? He transferred the warranty over. It's only a year old. It's mint.
Oh, wow.
And he transferred the warranty, and it's valid till 2033.
Oh.
8-year warranty. Well, 8 years from last year. 7 years left.
That works.
Which is absolutely amazing. Do you want to see the Omega?
Is there something I don't know about?
Well, I got...
Oh, yes.
I
do want to see that. Hey, Chili Badger.
That's all the outer box and all that.
Love your show. Thank you, Chili Badger. I love you too, man. Thank you very much. And welcome back, by the way. Been a while.
Nice. Well, there's all the outer box and the warranty and everything. Everything's mint.
Oh.
There's extra like booklets and fun stuff. But this is the main box. This is like at the center of it. You want to see this? You're gonna fall. I think you're gonna fall this thing.
I love the box.
Yeah, the box and it's so crispy and minty. He never wore this. It's crazy.
Ugh. Oh, wow. Wow, Kazowie. Oh, yeah. You know, it looks much better here than it does in the pictures.
Yeah. The same again, right?
Yeah.
Now I'm going to show you some detail.
Uh-oh. That box
well,
is
just
fire.
because of the light, how the light catches it.
That box is fire.
The box is absolutely gorgeous. Collectible. Tokyo 2020, the Olympics that never happened. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Look at that for a legible watch.
That's so legible, man.
Yeah. And check it out. He's got stickers on it and everything.
Stickers. Yeah. Oh, wow.
It's minty. It's unworn. I'm not wearing it.
Oh, you're never going to wear it?
No, I'm going to sell it. Oh. Well, I mean, I wanted the money for the Piaget.
Sure, understood. That is gorgeous.
Isn't it beautiful? You think I should keep it?
No,
because now I have this. I was expecting to want to sell this instead.
Yeah. And then you fell in love with it. Look at the size of that crown.
Yeah, big pilot crown. Beautiful. Love it. Love winding it. It's fantastic. The loom on this thing is incredible as well. But look at that. I can stick it on for a second.
It's a tasty treat.
It's a very tasty treat.
What a nice play on that.
I know you're right. Like the photos don't really.
The photos, I'm like, because two-tone for me is like, I don't know, and it's like half a two-tone. You know, it's not really two-tone.
This is less than half a two-tone because there's no gold down the bracelet or anything. So it's essentially what it is. It's a steel speedy with gold highlights.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll stick it on. First of all, it has the easy, fast release thing, the pusher.
Yep.
Love. Yeah, because my other speedies don't have that. You know?
Mine does.
Sure. You like?
Ugh, dude, I don't want to say what I'm about to
say. You don't want to say? You're like, sell the IWC.
It looks really, really good.
You think it might be nice on my custom leather
it's a Speedmaster? Of course it'll look great on that. Speedmaster.
It's so chocolatey, and these are such chocolatey tones, you know. There's also some red on the dial, like some writing, and the tip of the seconds hand or the chrono hand is red.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that. Oh.
Engage the chrono. I should wind it though.
That'll help. Manual wind. That shit's not going to do anything on its own.
There you go. Now the chrono's wrong.
Oh yeah.
The Pride logo.
It's very, very handsome.
In gold.
It's a very handsome watch. That's a man's watch. Oof. Sorry, ladies. That is a man's watch.
Stunner.
Wow, that is a stunner, man. That is a stunner. Yeah, I'd sell the Big Pilot.
You don't like the Big Pilot as much as you like this.
No, of course I don't. Why would I? I'm a speedy guy.
That's true.
I love them. I love them all. There's not a speed. I've never met a speedy I don't like. I like.
There's a cool case back as well. Tokyo 2020.
See, that's just. Whoosh. Does that have micro adjustment?
On the clasp, yeah.
Yeah, it does. Look at that. Has it got the big one that says push on it?
Yeah.
It's cool.
That's it. That's the one.
Yeah. That's pretty
and it still has stickers all over it.
I understand that though. It's new old stock.
It's new old stock. It's a collector's item, yeah.
Wow.
I'm sure it'll sell probably.
Wonderful says that Omega is much nicer than the just saying. You know.
I mean, I have a lot of very beautiful blingy watches, you know, and I have old speedy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's tough.
So it's kind of tough.
It's tough.
It is kind of like a Sunday speedy, right? Like the other speedy could be during the week, and this one could be Sundays. But I have a lot of Sunday watches, man. I've gold, I've Vacheron, and all of that.
You have probably more Sunday watches than you have anything else at this point.
Probably at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Jojo says, don't forget to bring home tortellini. Yeah, well, that's where it was invented, right? In brodo, right? I know I can't have that, but those guys will enjoy it. Apparently, I
might be able to get you like vegetable tortellini or cheese tortellini with. We can ask them.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Listen, I'm not a pain in the arse.
Listen, it's the food capital of the world.
They
cater to people who are vegetarians.
There's probably a ton of students there that are like.
It's also very woke. It's a very woke town. It's probably one of the most woke, progressive, lefty towns, commie towns in all of Italy. If not,
it's a commie town. This town,
a very commie town,
is a commie town.
Yeah. So there's probably a lot of vegans and annoying vegans and annoying vegetarians.
Vegans are annoying. Vegans give vegetarians a bad name.
That's true.
They do. You're all a pain in the arse because you can't go anywhere with them. You have to. Oh, Sally's coming tonight. Jesus, no.
If they judge, then they're annoying. If
they all judge
themselves.
They don't judge. You could have a big Brontosaurus burger. I don't give a fuck. It's none of my business.
I know you've always been like that, which is great.
I don't care. Everybody's got their own journey. Go, and the vegans can go fuck themselves on their journey because it's annoying. They're too preachy. Fuck off. Fuck off, vegans. I'll get a shirt. Fuck off, vegans. And on the back, it'll say veggie and proud. Because they don't realize what a pain in the hole they are. They don't.
Well, they say meat is murder, you know.
Well, I agree with that sentiment. That's why I do it for that reason, but I just don't think it's my place to be a pain in the hole and ruin an evening when people want to have
right. You're going to ruin everyone's evening. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not interested in doing that. You know, people know the information's out there if they're interested. Most of the people I know, you know, say, yeah, I probably should, but you know.
Yeah, I'm one of those. I probably should.
Right.
Listen, as I said before many times with you, if we were told one day that the party's over, there is no more meat eating,
right?
I'd be like, okay, buy one more steak, fair enough.
With a big truce.
Now I'm eating cheese. Fine, you know, it's right. Fine.
I thought you were going to say, with the end of the world is when all the vegans start going get a chicken parmesan hero. They probably will. I wouldn't. They said tomorrow they're dropping the bomb, and everybody be like, I bet all the vegans, because they do it for like their bullshit reasons, they would probably go get like a veal dinner, and I would just have a cheese sandwich. I'd be like, I'm still not eating it. Because people are full of shit. It's like, you know, Erica Kirk or Christy Gnome's husband. Is that the most delicious thing ever? Let's see how much damage you did to that bottle. Is it almost gone? Oh, Jesus, you're a bad boy. Fuck.
That's nothing.
That's Dude, nothing.
I've been taking, you know what I use as backup? Shitty shit.
Oh, not that.
Look at that.
At least that's the silver and not
that
the gold.
That was last night.
The whole bottle? All 3/4 of the bottle?
Yeah, it was last night.
Fortaleza is very, very.
It's very nice, and I don't want to kill it too fast, so I need the shitty cheap bottle.
Yeah, that used to be Evan's favorite.
All the drunking, and then I use this for the taste.
Yeah. Just let us scream when you tear it. There's that great scene. I think it's in Notting Hill when they go to the dinner, and the girl says she's a fruitarian, and he goes, "What about my tomatoes?" And she goes, "Yes, they were murdered.
They were murdered." Yeah. Well, technically, I mean, it is something that's alive. It doesn't have a brain or a consciousness that we know of.
Yet they know how to turn to the sun, you know, like a flower knows how to turn to the sun, or fruit or grapes. They know how to get it.
I believe that trees have a soul.
Well, there's trouble in the forest. There's trouble with the trees because the oaks, they want more sunlight, and no, the maple want more sunlight, and the oaks ignore their pleas. It's fucking Rush.
I know what it's metaphor. You put your hand up on a tree, you know, you're touching something very wise and old, I think.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a consciousness like an animal or like a person.
Yeah, sure. We don't understand it. It's like any episode of any sci-fi show that when they go to another planet and they don't understand the non-sentient beings, or the non-corporal, I should say. We don't understand it. They have a completely different system. Maybe are they even aware of us? Maybe they are. Don't know.
Right.
You know, certain plants are certainly aware of certain insects. That's for sure. So there's some kind of knowing going on in that world.
Are we going to talk about Artemis too?
I streamed it live on my show. Live.
Oh, you did?
NASA lets you do it.
Oh, good.
Royalty free.
Oh, good. Cool?
Yeah.
That's very cool.
They're just about there now, right? Are they about to go into moon orbit right now? I think so. There's a place to see it.
That takes a couple more days. They did the push off from Earth this morning. The push off happened. They went around the planet once.
Right.
While they were testing stuff. And then they did the push off. They used the boosters that are left on the the head of the thing, you know, to push off. And now they slingshot around the moon, but they won't reach the moon until I think Monday or something.
Wow. They're going slow, huh?
Yeah, Andrew says in 3 days. Yeah.
Oh, in 3 days. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing NASA does.
It's a very, very far distance. Listen, there's some firsts there. First of all, there's a lady on the There's a woman in the crew. She's extremely qualified just before anyone says it's DEI hire or whatever.
Oh, God.
They're also going farther than any other human before, because not even Apollo 13 went that far. It was much closer to the moon. So they're going a couple of thousand miles beyond that, out far. They're actually going to be able to see and take some interesting photos of the dark side of the moon. I hope they see some crazy party, some aliens that have, the whole time they've been sitting there.
Or a space station.
Yeah.
You know,
because we never see that side. The moon faces us all the time. It doesn't spin.
No. It's tidally locked.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it be funny if they find like a big Russian like station there on the dark side of the moon? Like they've been conducting all kinds of shit forever and ever and ever.
Yeah,
they have a missile defense system. God knows what else. Who knows? The dark side of the moon. It's been a mystery forever. I can't wait to see that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how they're going to get. I mean, will it be in complete shadow? It won't be, right? They're going to get real shots because they're going to be.
Well, they're going to be dark. It's going to be super dark, but they'll get angles as they go around.
Yeah,
it'll catch some of the valleys and the topography. It's going to we're going to get some very kind of curious video, and time around we get some fucking sexy video.
Real video. I know. It's going to be in 4K.
8K shit.
Oh, 8K shit. Do you know how far you can stay away from the moon before you wind up going into lunar orbit? Like, do you know what, like, how close they could get without getting.
Well, they're doing 4,000 miles, right?
Yeah.
So they're going to be, and they're slingshotting. So they're doing the figure of 8, right? They went out from Earth, and they're going to hit it on the other side and use it as a reverse slingshot. So that's why the badges have a big 8 on them with the moon and the Earth, because that's how it works. So, but it's far, yeah, and the moon is going to slingshot them around. Or if it doesn't, and it disappoints somehow, the calculations were incorrect, they're going to float off into space.
I mean, you would think with the mass of the moon, right? Do they have enough of that riz to pull that up? Like you said, the math.
Well, it has gravity. It has 1/6 of our gravity.
Yeah,
which is pretty impressive for something that's the size of. How big is the moon? Like the size of Australia or something, or smaller?
It's 2,000 kilometers around, isn't it?
So.
Big.
I think Artemis 3 is going to be the super interesting one, because that's when they put down on the moon. I don't know when that's going to be. A couple of years.
They said 2028. It's a quarter, 27% of the diameter of the Earth. It is roughly the width of the contiguous United States or Australia. So there it is. It is 2,159 miles in circumference.
Right, so about the size of Australia.
Yeah. I don't know. We watched it. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And
the footage that's all over social media of people who happen to be on a commercial flight passing, and the pilot's like, look out the right window. All those videos that are circulating are amazing.
I haven't seen that.
There's loads of them.
Oh,
they're all over social media. I'm sure it'd be easy for me to find one.
Oh, I can't believe I didn't see it on TikTok all day today. Only time I'm on TikTok is when you send me a link to something. Show one. We won't get popped.
If I can,
you know what I got popped for? That version of Wagner you played last week, was that related to Hans Zimmer in some way?
No,
because we got popped for Hans Zimmer last Friday, and I'm like, we didn't play any Hans
Zimmer.
Oh,
no, I don't know. Where am I? I can't see my saved reels on the computer anyway.
Oh, it's okay. It's all right. We'll find it another time, people.
Well, they're everywhere. There's one really touching one of a family that they're all speaking Spanish. They're down there, and they're not far from the launch pad, but they're in their living room. They're watching it on TV, and the son is like saying, "Mom, Grandma, come on, stand up. Let's go out to the back to the garden in the back garden." And they're like, and they go out and they're like, well, we can't see anything. And then next thing you see it, and
Shut
the
up.
whole family are like, and it's the old grandma there. She's like, oh, you know,
America.
she'll die happy though. I mean, it would be amazing to see that.
Isn't it a shame that during the Apollo space missions and Gemini and all that stuff, how proud and prideful Americans were. It was American ingenuity, and there was so much pride. And
right now
now
it's not a great time. Yeah,
just everybody's like, well, the world might explode tomorrow, and we're the villains of the universe right now.
I posted a reel that came up. Some guy, he's like, all you hear is the sound of like explosions and screaming everywhere and planes crashing. And he's like, hey guys, we're going to the moon. Does anyone remember the moon? We're going to the moon. But it's just the sound, because, symbolic of what's going on. It's like the world is almost not noticing as much as they would because there's so much turmoil happening down here. Then I thought, I had a little idea, a pontification of it. Then listen, whatever her name is, Cook or whatever, the one of the astronauts, she is extremely qualified. She spent half her fucking life up in space. She knows everything. But I also thought maybe they're thinking, like, if we all blow ourselves up while they're up there, if World War III,
I wrote a song about that.
Then that's the four of them left. They need at least one womb up there to continue the human race. Right?
That German guy, he asked me to write a song with him, and I wrote a song about an astronaut who, like, the Earth incinerates itself while the two of them are in orbit. I don't know. Did Bowie already do that? Probably he did, right? Or maybe, who's the guy? Peter
Christina
Schilling.
Koch, by the way, is her name. Christina Koch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to see it? I have some stuff on her.
Yeah.
For educational purposes.
Is this from NASA?
No, this is a guy, but he's an astro guy, so he's all about, he follows everything. So.
As long as we talk about it in an educational format, we're good.
Yeah, no, it's just Instagram.
Oh, this guy. Sure.
The first mission to the moon where one of the astronauts is a woman. And I've received quite a few comments from people saying that this is because of diversity instead of qualification. So let's talk about it. Meet Christina Cook, one of the Artemis II mission specialists. Cook spent 328 days on board the ISS, a record for the longest single spaceflight by any woman. That is just 5 days less than all 3 of the other Artemis II astronauts' time in space combined. And out of the 18 astronauts selected so far for the Artemis missions, she ranks 3rd in number of days in space behind Frank Rubio and Anne McClain. She has multiple degrees in physics and engineering and actually started working on instruments for spacecraft. She has worked on the Juno probe to Jupiter and the Van Allen radiation probes. During her time in space, she completed 6 spacewalks, totaling over 42 hours working outside of the ISS, including the first all-women spacewalk. Christina Cook will be the first woman to ever visit the moon and see it with her own eyes. And if you think she's not qualified for the job, then I don't know what else to tell you.
You're a dick.
Yeah, and you're a dick is really what he should have said.
Educationally, she sounds really stupid.
Yeah. So it's
played by Laura Dern. Hey, Velvet, where you been? It's great to see. And look, Scotty H, Lord H. Where the hell have you been, Lord H? 37.9. Where have you been? We miss you on the show and your incredible input. Welcome back. Great to have you. It's a very exciting time for anybody who's into the space and the space exploration. It's just unfortunately this administration is just so. But there's just so much shit going on. Pam Bondi getting fired, and
I've never seen before.
Whatever his name is.
You can't hear them. Can you hear this?
During the Apollo missions. Apollo missions orbited the moon extremely low, only about 70 miles above the surface. At that altitude, the moon filled most of the window, and the astronauts could only see a limited horizon. Artemis II will pass much farther away, between about 4,000 and 6,000 miles above the lunar surface during its flyby. To give you a sense of scale, this is where the Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter operates. This is the altitude Apollo astronauts flew, and this is where Artemis II will pass. Because the spacecraft will be so much farther away, the crew will be able to see the entire disk of the moon at once, including regions near the north and south poles that Apollo astronauts could never see from their low orbit. That opens up some really interesting photography opportunities and the chance to capture views of the moon from a perspective human eyes have never had before, and even potentially robotic exploration hasn't seen. This simulation shows roughly what the astronauts might see, but the exact view will depend on the lighting conditions, which change depending on when Artemis 2 launches. And there's a good chance we may get a new Earthrise photograph similar to the iconic image taken by Apollo 8.
Very cool.
Artemis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on. Science, baby.
Science, baby. Hey, up for Foxtrot, where have you been too? I love when people show up on Friday. Good evening, Dirk. Hey, Brad, how are you? Yeah, I got all my errands done. Thank you very, very much. Yesterday I was mostly tired. I will say this, guys. The reason why I didn't do yesterday's show.
Oh, what happened?
I was just fucking exhausted, man.
Oh, okay.
Just been running, getting this trip together, dealing with the dragon, dealing with Rose, trying to, secure everything for my 9-10 days away, just trying to get everything, all the eggs in the right basket. It's just been, and there's been a couple of things.
Such a big deal for you, hopefully with time that'll dissipate and you'll be able to kind of jump on a plane whenever you want.
Yeah, when everybody's dead.
Yeah, whenever, including drag, most importantly.
Yeah, well, I'll let God handle that.
Yeah,
as I'm a pacifist, but yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just been, listen, it's not, I'm not complaining or any of that. It's just that literally yesterday, sometimes she doesn't go to bed.
Yeah, you shut down,
and I'll, I have the cameras right here, and Bubble's been great. It's been the greatest story in the history of the world. Is everything I wanted that cat to do. She did it. I let her go. You don't know about this, right?
No.
So it's your dream come true. So I opened up the cage and said, be free. She didn't leave. She didn't go anywhere. And then finally I walked out the door. It's 2 days later. She goes outside like this. She goes outside, looks around, starts rolling all over the floor. Oh my God, I'm free. Started exploring all her own territory. Didn't go over the fence or to the neighbors. That was going to take a couple of days, but started repositioning herself and coming home back to Rose's house every night and going back in the cage and going to sleep and using the litter box and doing all those things. Finally, now she's back to her old tricks, back to visiting the people behind us, going to all the places, being gone for the entire day, but coming home at night. And now she goes to sleep on Rose's couch. So everything I really wanted was I wanted the cat to have her freedom and the ability to live the life that she chooses, but also know that if she's scared or cold or it's raining,
she feels safe there.
She feels safe and knows, hey, I know where I can go. So it's been great. But Rose was up really, really late a couple of nights in a row. And I go down there and, keep her company or just say, hey, you ready for bed now? Because I want to go to sleep. And yeah, it was just rough. So yesterday I just went to bed, man. I got all my errands done for the day and then I just went to sleep. Because
you can't do it. Yeah, if you've got to take a night off, take a night off. It's no big deal.
I just had to because I was like, and Thursday night is generally the best night to take a night off because it's my lowest attended show, but I still love doing it. The show. It's not a matter of that. I swear to God, I couldn't even, I looked like I watched, somebody said, oh, I saw the video you posted saying you weren't doing the show. And it's like, it looked like somebody beat me up. It happens, I mean, it's the perils of being an adult. Paul's dad is in the hospital too. So, that's been a lot, and while I'm not there because he is, it's just been like, what fucking next, Jesus Christ. I cannot wait until everybody's dead. No, I'm kidding. I cannot wait till it kind of levels out to a point where, and I said, listen,
speaking of dead, today would be my dad's birthday.
Oh God, is that right?
Yeah, Neve went over to the grave. She sent photos. It was nice. They have the grave all looking spick and span. Mehmet cleaned it up recently. He went out in the brutal weather and he he tidied it up because they can graves can grass and so on growing over.
My sister has a picture of my grandmother. She was there this morning, and it's sunk. It's sunk into the ground.
Oh God!
Is that not? She just sent it to me this morning, and I went, and I was there a year ago when Julie died. What year? That was 20 years ago, right? Your pop?
Yeah. Yeah. A bit more.
Thing?
More. Yeah. So yeah.
Look at that.
Happy birthday, John.
Look at that. There she went and put flowers on. That's my grandfather and my grandmother. And look how the stone is completely submerged into the dirt.
Oh, I see.
Isn't that crazy? Can you see it?
Down, man. Yeah.
You can barely see it. Like, their names are under the ground.
Sinking because of the rain.
Because, I don't know. It's at a Catholic cemetery. So I don't know. Maybe the maintenance isn't good. I don't know. Do you guys, I mean, I was going to say, is it a Catholic cemetery in Ireland? But aren't they all? He's laughing before he even finished the sentence.
That's all we got over there.
Aren't all the...
My dad was 58 years old, very young.
Jesus
58.
Christ.
He had a heart attack by himself in the house. He had epilepsy. It's very likely he had a seizure by himself, and seizures can be very, very taxing on the heart. He was also on some special medication for his arthritis, which was then controversial. It's a long and painful story, but yeah.
58.
58.
I'm older than that now.
Yeah.
I think about, and I don't think about that. I think about all the people I know in my life that, like, wow, like, you never know when your number's up, man. You never know. I mean, your father, 58 is young. Very,
There's
very
a lot
young.
I can say about it, but honestly, it's real upsetting stuff. If Emmett was on here, he'd be going on about wanting to sue Merck and all this, There's a lot to it, but
yeah, I mean,
short of it is he went at 58. We were in New York. I
remember the day it happened. I was with Colin, and we came over to your place.
That's right. You brought over some nice cognac.
We went to Paul's and got some cognac.
Yeah.
And that was before Paul had multiple sclerosis. Not my Paul, our mutual friend Paul, who owned a liquor store.
I think the worst bit was, when was it? Was it maybe that night? I don't know. But I called the house again. And of course, there's people calling all the time. So it went to voicemail. And who left the voicemail for the house?
Oh, God.
Well, you've reached O'Malley household. We're away from the phone right now. Just leave a message, please. I was like, that killed me.
Did he sound like that?
I was holding it to get. Well, he had a little bit of a stammer sometimes.
Oh, did he? Okay.
A little bit. Not a real stammer. He's just kind of trying to articulate himself. And it was just, he's trying to leave a proper message. And
sure.
But anyway,
when people did that,
when people left a message on the home phone, and
sure.
I had held it together until then, and I just wasn't expecting, and there was his voice on the fucking phone. Somebody asked me last week, I should get a Zippo lighter, and I'm like, dude, I have the best Zippo lighter in the world. I have my dad's Zippo, his prized possession, brass, classic brass, no design, no horseshit, classic.
Just a Zippo.
6 or 7 years ago, I had it polished to bring it back to new because it was getting grimy. But I was mentioning as well that, one of my big regrets is that I never made enough money while he was alive to get him a Rolex. He would have loved a nice Harrison Ford, 36 mil date just with the Buckley dial
But that works on him. He was a strapping lad, though.
No, yeah, he was very, very slender. My dad, very slender.
Was he?
And he would have liked the classic anyway. The classic
Where did you three come from?
And we have the Gaffneys, big butchers.
I was gonna say he produced a fucking mob of Irish gangsters.
My dad was a very, very skinny guy, bony, skinny man. And when Emma was younger, he was the skinniest person in the world. He was even skinnier than Colin for a while.
Not skinnier than Paul. Turn him sideways.
He was very Paul constitution. He was very kind of skinny like that. And he resembled my dad then. But but listen, the classic, like my dad wouldn't have been wearing a big pilot, he like a classic date just with a white or silver dial. That would have been, and he would have treasured it. It's one of my big regrets. And I was drunk last week pontificating, and I was like, that's why I keep giving everyone watches. I'm trying to fill that vacuum in my soul. I was just like trying to give everyone watches to try and make up for the one watch that I wanted to give to someone that I can't, It got very sad.
Oh.
Anyway.
That makes me so sad.
Yeah. Oh, well.
It's funny, my dad wasn't into watches or any of that. He was with the airlines. You would have thought he was into watches. He wasn't. And then my sister found some watches, and she actually found an Omega. I think
he didn't drink. Sorry. I'm just going to answer this while he asked. I'm only answering it because people might assume my father was a drinker because I'm a drinker. But actually, my father wasn't much of a drinker at all. He had epilepsy.
Tea drinker.
He had tea and coffee and a pint of Smithwick's with his brothers sometimes, a pint or two. Right. But he couldn't really drink. And he never had whiskey, and he was very, very rarely drunk in the house. Very rarely. Booze wasn't a thing in our house. My mother's not much of a drinker. She enjoys a nice whiskey or cigarette these days, but she's not a heavy drinker at all. Never was. So boozing but our grandfathers were heavy boozers, on both.
What's Jer wearing on her wrist?
Jer has a steel and gold nomadic that she loves.
Perfect.
Yeah, she loves it.
I'm going for a refill. Be right back.
Brad, this is sad. Yeah, I lost them at an early age. I could go farther with the sad stories, but I'm not going to do it because I'll just upset myself. And I'm having a good night, and I'm playing bass, and having a little forte late, so I'm not going to go there. But one of these nights, I'll tell you some stories that will. I remember telling one story in particular to a friend in Vicenza, and he said, "You just ruined my night. I just realized what you're saying, just sad, the regret, Andy, what was his profession? He worked many different jobs. Here's an interesting thing. A side job for him, he was a magician. Here's an interesting thing about my dad. And I should have spoken about this on my show tonight, but anyway. My dad was a magician. And he would do every now and then, because he would have a day job. He worked for a company called United Drug, which are distribution of they would sell vitamins and stuff to pharmacies and so on. So we always had like shampoo and conditioner from Johnson & Johnson and cod liver oil pills and vitamin C pills in the house and so on. We always had all that stuff, those nutrients, which is very unusual. I know any American is like, yeah, so what? Like we have a massive fucking pharmacy in our handbag. But in Ireland back in the day, that was very unusual. The Irish didn't really take care of their health very much. So it was unusual. Anyway, and various other jobs. He was a truck driver for a while and stuff like this. But his favorite thing to do was, his hobby, and he got hired a lot. He did parties. He did, birthday parties and children's parties, and he was on stage a lot doing his magic tricks. So growing up, we had the magic gear in our house all the time. We had all the stuff. You know, we had all the packs of cards that were all the same number. You know, the funny cards, and you open them and they're all like, you know, they're all an 8 of hearts or whatever, the entire pack, you know, because we knew all the tricks. Like, he had all that stuff. So whenever we'd see magicians on the TV, we'd be like, yeah. I remember one time we were in Hawaii. This is a nice story. Maybe I'll tell it next week, to my credit. As a band, we were brought there by Tom Moffat, this famous guy, brought people to Hawaii, Elvis and U2 and people like that. He brought us out to Hawaii for a week and we played a bunch of shows. But we were at a restaurant with Tom one of the nights, and the waiter there, the main waiter, one of his little things was he was a bit of a magician, you know, and he'd like entertain the table a little bit with a magic trick. Myself and my brother sitting there, everyone else is like, oh wow, you know, paying attention. And myself and my brother are like, there's the switch, you know. we ruined it for everyone, because we were like, you missed it, you didn't see the switch, because we knew all the tricks of the trade. Growing up with my dad in the house, we knew the Chinese sticks, the famous sticks, and how to put the woman in half and all of that stuff. We knew it all. And by the way, if you're ever wondering, the dove or the white bunny, the rabbit, is crushed inside the hat. They choose the rabbit because the rabbit is terrified of the noise of the show and what's happening, and the rabbit won't move. A cat will be like, fight its way out of that fucking thing. Go, fuck you. The rabbit is terrified and stays still. So that's why they use the rabbit. They pull the rabbit out of the hat, unfortunately. That's why. And every now and then, we'd know when my dad had a show, because he'd appear with a rabbit in a cage. He'd have a white rabbit. We'd be like, oh, has Dad got a show this weekend? You know.
Oh, wow.
And then he would buy the rabbit and then sell it back to the pet store the following week to make his money back. But it was an interesting.
At least you didn't cook it.
No. But it was a strange thing to grow up with a dad who's a magician. You know, it's kind of interesting. You know, I can do magic tricks now. All these years later, you know, I can make a penny disappear out of my hands, and I can do the card tricks and so on, because we all picked up that stuff from our dad. You know.
Wow. Raise a glass to your dad and tell
him. Thank you.
Thanks, Joe.
Happy birthday, John. Yeah.
Coney Island, Coney Rabbit. What does that mean, Jim Patterson? Well, I hear you, the Gabbiani outside.
Yeah, they always fucking decide to complain in the middle of the night. I don't know what the hell this is about. I should look it up. Why do seagulls at 1 a.m, when all other bird life is asleep, these fuckers,
they're scavenger cunts, and they're looting everything.
They can't see at night. They can't do anything. All they can do is yell at each other.
They just
after
yell
7 or 8
other.
p.m. they can't attack your sandwich because they can't see it.
What's bird vision like? I don't even know. I know what cat vision is like.
Bird vision is the greatest on earth. If you're talking about kestrels or eagles or any of those hawks or whatever,
those guys,
there's the greatest eyesight. They'll see prey from 2 miles away. But seagulls, pigeons are practically blind. So it depends on which bird.
They're so much smarter than people give them credit for. That's why I always feel bad for the pigeon. People don't remember that pigeons throughout history were used as a communication device because they always were able to find their way back. So they've got some
reason we have so many pigeons. That's the tragedy of pigeons. Yeah. We cultivated them. That's why they're everywhere. We cultivated them because they were really good to train to pick up stuff and bring it back. But then eventually we figured out like locomotives and trains and postal system. We don't need them anymore. So they're like a dumped ex-boyfriend who has he has no skill set anymore, you know?
They are a defunct technology.
Yeah, they are defunct. They're basically what photographers are looking at right now.
Oh, God.
Professional photographers are looking at that reality right now.
That breaks my heart because You know, we're all such fans of great photography.
Oh yeah.
When you think about it now, it's just Tiffany, Amber, and Bethany and their iPhone. And
dude, we are 1 year away, if even, of a person just sending in just a couple of nice high resolution photos of themselves and saying, "Make my wedding photos."
oh god, oh, they could do that now, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, make my wedding, right? Think about that. When you get married, one of your biggest expenses is the photographer, and they stage it and all that stuff. And it's such a part of it. And that's going to be gone. It's kind of like what the DJ did to the bands, you know. I mean, of course, a lot of people still like to have a band, which is great because live music.
But the DJ did do that, yeah.
DJ did do that.
Hang
one guy.
The DJ, hang the DJ, hang the DJ.
Yeah.
That song was so far ahead of its time.
So far ahead of its time. Isn't that unbelievable? Yeah, carrier pigeons were awarded medals during World War I. They were.
Yeah. They were
no bone spurs for them. Can you believe that shit?
I know people are saying now that Dylan is that Trump's son, the big tall one, 7 foot tall. Whatever his fucking name is. He's a little prick, actually.
He's a big goon.
What a shocker! But everyone's saying he should enlist.
Yeah,
Barron.
Thanks very much, Barron. Of course, Barron. What a pack of fucking douchebags. So we do we talk about
his brain and they go, it's completely barren.
Yeah. Don't we love the fact that Kristi Noem, who we hate more than anybody in the I mean, she's one of the worst people in history, that her husband that she was cheating on, she asked for thoughts and prayers. She asked for thoughts and prayers. My prayer is that you go straight to hell. You evil cunt.
Well, people are saying that he did it deliberately.
Oh, are they?
Because it's the ultimate, fuck you.
That's great. Yeah. I love him then. He's my hero if he did that.
And then I'm thinking, well, I mean, she got away with dressing up in her role, so why can't he? And now Pam Bondi, gone.
Bye.
The doll is over 50,000.
Pete Hegseth, is he next? That clan member?
I think they're going to stick with the ladies. I think Tulsi Gabbard is on the chopping block now.
Oh, yeah. She's another treat.
Well, she's a fucking traitor because she's
a traitor.
She was super strong. And well, so was Vance. Vance was like, I think Trump is a fucking shyster, a gangster, and he's not fit. And then he fucking flipped. And so did Tulsi. Tulsi apparently had all that fucking wisdom and honor. And then she drank the Kool-Aid, or well, I don't think she just took the check.
It's political favors. You know what? These people are addicted to power. So all of these completely unqualified folks that he puts and installs into all these incredibly important positions, they take the jobs because they promised loyalty, and he values loyalty more than anything in the world. And they are like those people sold their soul.
Bondi licked his testicles so hard for so long. Mr. Trump, you are the greatest president.
What is that?
She was so syrupy about it. It was insufferable. There's a couple of shots where even Trump looks like he can't stand it. Like he can hear it coming and he has to sit there and wait till she finishes her whole paragraph about how fucking great he is. And he kicked her to the curb.
Well, he only kicks people to the curb when they are no longer falling in line with his.
Well, she's 14. Yeah, she's 14 days away from testifying.
Yeah.
So it was good timing.
So what do you think she's going to do now? She's going to go back and revert and then just spill all the tea? Or
I think if anyone, no, I think she's too entrenched. I think if anyone, my guess, and I there's no way to really know. My guess is if anyone's going to flip and go, you know what? Now that I'm out, I'm going to tell you guys the fucking truth about what I saw behind those doors. Might be Gabbard, might be Tulsi.
Yeah, it would probably be her.
Disgruntled.
It won't be Vance because he's got eyes on the big prize.
Yeah.
He knows that if Trump dies in office, he becomes president.
It'll be Vance and Erica Kirk as vice president.
Imagine that.
watch this space.
Hell.
You
We're
watch.
doomed. Look at this thousandaire. What are you on? Did you go makes? Look at this. Ray with 20 fucking euros. I spend as much money on Vin Diesel's wardrobe department in Fast and Furious films as I do on clothes. Just saying. P.S. Any film suggestions, Kathleen? Are you on the Rocco by yourselves? Ray. What's with the big money? Look at Ray spending the big bucks.
Film suggestions. One battle after another.
Oh, best. I couldn't get through that movie, man. I tried.
I watched it again last night.
You're nuts. I tried. I love P.T. Anderson. I fucking love him.
I watched it again. I was like, why are you watching it? I put on something new that had a good cast. What was it again? It was something I can't remember. And I was like, wow, there's a interesting cast in this. And it was garbage. And I was like, oh my god, the directing, the writing is so I can't.
And I gotta come up with that movie because I want to know what it is so I can avoid it.
Yeah, okay. It's the first one in popcorn time. But I was just like, oh, now I have my dinner made and I poured a glass. What am I gonna do with myself? I'll just put on one battle again. I fucking watched the whole thing again.
I mean, I'm waiting to get to the point where I get gripped. I just hate everyone so much. I don't like any of the characters. I'm waiting for that one moment where I'm like, yes.
You'll like Sensei. You'll like Sensei.
I haven't gotten up to Sensei yet.
Yeah, you'll like him.
You want to see the bottle I'm drinking out of?
You'll like him. Everybody likes him. Oh, you're having me on Neto?
How big is this fucking bottle?
It is. It's massive. Is it 1.5?
Yeah, it's 1.5. Yeah.
It'll give you the giggles.
That'll give you. I mean, we had some of it the other day.
JBB, watch Jaws again.
Well, yeah, I would watch Jaws again. Did you watch the new episode of Your Friends and Neighbors?
Oh, is there a new one?
Yeah,
oh, great. I've got something to watch tonight in bed.
It started, yeah.
Oh, great.
I was like,
I didn't know whether they were going to pick it up for another season.
They did. And I was like, where could they go after that? And boy, did they go there.
Okay.
It was a good episode set up it's becoming a little bit of an industry. And
I wondered, did the meme have any impact?
No.
Because maybe meme everywhere on TikTok.
I know John Hamm in the disco.
John Hamm dancing, and then you can take a photo of yourself and have the AI put you in it with the same song. It's everywhere. I wonder, did that have an effect? Like influence the influence of the show, you know?
Let me give Big Bang Boys to everybody. Ray, here's with his new ones. Let's give you these guys for that. I wonder if that's as fun as his favorite transgender prostitute. On JBB, what Jaws? I wish we had a Jaws one, but we can't because copyright.
Yeah.
Let's go with the second one. He's totally missing that bottle. He's trying, but I mean, it would be impressive if he got
laughed once at these new. I think they're hilarious. I thought she'd be in stitches watching this.
I was privately.
Oh, you were.
Keeping on the public face here, saying how enjoyable that party looks. I wish I was there.
Well, the first one, to give people context, the first one is chosen super chat.
Yeah, chosen super chat.
You're one of the chosen. Ray's one of the chosen because he's super chatted.
Anthony Chan. Hey, Anthony, how are you? Supposedly being fired doesn't excuse Bondi from her subpoena. Subpoena the person, not the title. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Doesn't matter. Yeah.
She'll have to do it, but she won't be.
They don't do anything. They don't say anything, these people. They keep
so he can say, I always knew. I always said she was bad. And
yeah, I always said she was bad.
Person, and
I wish I knew.
It happens. I love when he goes and he does that stuff. It happens. You know?
God,
I don't
Absolutely.
watch any of his speeches. I see it
Why?
coming
Because
up.
they're rambling,
Just rambling
meanderings of a man in severe
The
dementia.
Sharpie thing didn't happen, by the way. It is not a thing. He did not get customized Sharpies from the
Oh,
Sharpie
I
company.
know that. They were like, what?
They said that phone call literally didn't happen. He just made it up.
He's just making shit up because he's on the fly. Listen, I know what it's like when you're on your show alone. You got to just kind of roll with it. But I don't make shit up. He makes shit up.
Making shit up that's kind of easily provable that it's not true. And
so yesterday,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because his loyalists don't care.
The reason why I didn't do the show,
I don't care. Simsalabim, simsalabim. They just go into their prayer.
The real reason I didn't do the show yesterday was because I'm a major consultant for the Artemis missions, and I was down. They flew me down to Cape Canaveral, and I was there. We were working on the a new position for trajectory. We're having trajectory problems. That's the reason, guys. I wasn't there, and I brought my Sharpies with me.
We knew it. We knew it.
I knew you knew that, right? East of Eden's a great movie. Have you ever seen that, Ush?
I have not. I heard it was good.
I mean, he made 3 movies. He made 3 movies.
I think what else was good recently. Nothing's coming to mind.
Giant, East of Eden, and what's the one with the race cars?
F1?
No. Think 40 years ago, 60 years ago.
Oh.
James Dean. God, I'm so old. Natalie Wood. Did you fancy Natalie Wood? Right, you did, right? Terrible actress. What a shite actress she was. But gorgeous as the day is long. Somebody help me out there. Rebel without a cause.
We're crazy.
Thanks, sorry.
I prefer crazy as the day.
Yeah, you do. You like crazy. Rebel
without as the day. I love that.
Yeah. Rebel without a cause. It's just what a fucking feature that is. Heat 2, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that because I think I'm of the opinion that Heat 1 is a perfect movie.
Yeah.
I think it's perfect. So I don't know how I feel about that.
It's still Michael Mann.
Yeah, I mean, it's not Jaws 2, that's for sure. So,
right.
I've never seen any of the sequels to Jaws. Have you?
I've seen Jaws 2.
I don't know anything about it. Was it in the same place or? Then did Spielberg just not have the rights to it? He was too new a director.
Jaws 2 is garbage.
Who directed that?
Not the caliber of directing and storytelling in Jaws 1 is second to none. Never mind the shark or all that. Never mind that. It's the beauty of and the construction and the music, the soundtrack. It's simply one of the best films ever made. It simply is. You can ignore all the shark stuff if you want. It's still a fantastic movie. Jaws 2 is just now.
Did you ever see 2010, the year we made contact?
Yeah, with Roy Scheider and Helen Mirren.
Yeah.
Keir Dalia is in it for a second. Oh my God, it's full of stars, right?
It's full of stars.
I think it's actually a very good. I mean, you can't put it next to the first one. This is not the God, but it as a standalone movie, it's kind of a cool movie.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. So, out of all of the Alien films, and I actually like all of them. I'm not kidding. I like all of them.
Right.
Which one do you think is the best of all the Alien films?
Well, it has to be 1 because 1 is exposition and that always wins.
Oh.
But if it's not 1, it's 3.
You agree?
Yeah. Fury 191 or whatever the name of
I agree. Alien 3, the debut of director David Fincher.
Listen,
I fucking love that movie.
Charles Dance is in that
Dance.
Okay. Pete Postlethwaite is in that movie.
Pete Postlethwaite.
Like they point. First of all, they're all religious.
Yeah.
And so on, which is wild. They don't have any weapons.
Yeah.
She's like, you're telling me you don't have any guns or weapons at all? And one of the guys, most of them are British. It's one of my favorite lines from movies. Oh, he's like, no color TV, no microwave, no fucking ice cream. All we've got here is shit. It's a really, really good movie.
Yeah.
And it's so fucking dark.
It's darker than fuck, that movie.
Yeah. It's really dark.
It's really good. And she's fucking brilliant. I don't count the whatchamacallit films as because I don't care. The Prometheus movies. I don't care.
Oh no. They're all shite.
They're shite from the get-go.
They're complete shite. It's because it's Ridley Scott. Ridley Scott took his shit years and years ago, and all his talent came out that day. He changed the world with some of his movies, like Blade Runner. But he just it was gone. I don't know if it was pre Thelma and Louise or just after Thelma and Louise. Thelma and Louise.
I love Thelma and Louise, and I also love G.I. Jane. It's one of my favorite. I haven't
seen that one.
Oh, you'll love it. And fucking Bancroft is a bitch.
Black Hawk Down, which is a fucking abomination.
I hate that movie.
And he made a lot of other shitty.
Heaven,
they just get worse and worse. Okay. And you know what? He gets a blank check from studios in Hollywood. Yeah. He gets every actor wants to be in this movie because of his legacy.
Yeah,
but they're not good films at all.
Hannibal's not bad film.
Jim Patterson, Master Commander? Was that wasn't Ridley Scott, was it? What? No, hold on.
No, it's definitely not him.
That was
Master and Commander film. Yeah.
I love that film. Master and
That's
Commander.
Oisín's man crush. He's the
That's
boss.
Me in another life. I'm Russell Crowe, man. Let me just put it in director.
I wish I knew off the top of my head. He definitely didn't do that. He did the Duelist, which is great.
Bellamy is in that. He's great in that.
Alien, Blade Runner, Legend, which is a good movie. Legend, by the way, I don't hate it. Someone to Watch Over Me, not good.
Peter Weir.
Shut up,
Jim Patterson. It's fucking Peter Weir. Of course it is.
Yeah, Peter Weir.
He's a great
American Gangster.
No fucking way Ridley Scott can make a film as good as Master Commander.
I enjoyed The Martian. I have to admit, I enjoyed it. It. It's a popcorn movie. Not, but I enjoyed it. I hate the Gladiator movies because I can see all the CGI. Robin Hood,
the first one is a kind of a historic story. The second one apparently is garbage. Pure garbage.
I can't imagine him in that role either. If anybody wants to see how bad it's gotten for him, watch House of Gucci. What the fuck in the world? Was there a checkbook for that film? It is so badly directed, acted, and it's got such tremendous stars in it, and it's shockingly bad, man. Did you ever see The House of Gucci, the one with Lady Gaga?
Why are we talking about a movie that's shockingly bad? Let's move
because it's fun to rip shit to smithereens.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Who wants a love story when you can have a tragedy?
An Italian accent and it sounded Russian. That's what I heard.
What? Oh God! First of all, she's Italian. She's Italian American. Her family speak Italian in her house. Her father grew up speaking Italian. What the fuck happened?
Instead, she sounds like a Russian.
She sounds like Eastern European block prostitute. Well, film. She's like, make the money undresser for the clean or for also the sex. That's what she sounds like. It's so odd that she does this Russian thing. I mean, Helena Mironov, Zionist Supreme, who we can't love anymore. Yeah. But a genius actress. I mean, Tennyson is my favorite character from television ever, from Prime Suspect. But like, man, when she did Russian roles, man, I know she is, blood-wise Russian. But my God, you would swear that chick just came from Minsk to murder you. She was so good, man.
Always been good.
She's always been good. Remember Red? What was that movie? Not Red. What was the name of that movie? Was it called Red? Where the comedy about the spies and that was good.
Yeah.
Bruce Willis. Good. Poor Bruce Willis.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody loves him. Where is this? In every Ridley
No,
Scott
Reds.
movie is great.
Jim is all over the place. Reds is a different movie that's got what's his name?
That's Warren Beatty.
Warren Beatty. Jesus.
Oh, you say
What's wrong
Beatty
with Jim?
too.
He's having
I
he's
never
having
thought
a,
he'd say
he's
that.
having a few drinks. It's not Reds. Reds is a masterpiece.
Reds is a masterpiece.
It's a timeless movie there. It's Warren Beatty and is a Streep.
Isabella Johnny. Reds. Oh, let's see. What's her face won this best supporting actress for that? I know that. Reds. No, film. Reds film. It is Diane Keaton, of course. Who it's Maureen Stapleton won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress. You have Edward Herman. Oh God, I love this guy. I'm gonna watch Reds tonight. I haven't seen it in so fucking long, and it is an incredible film. It is. I mean, you know what, Warren Beatty. You know, his film debut is a Tennessee Williams film that I am very fond of with Vivian Leigh, and it's called The Roman Spring of Mrs. Stone, and it's set on the Spanish Steps in Rome. She is an American famous actress who lives in Rome because her husband dies, and she takes on an Italian prostitute lover, and it's Warren Beatty in his debut. He plays an Italian, and he is atrocious in it. The guy is pretty with no talent. This is a guy that understood the film business better than most people and parlayed his experience to become a great filmmaker and an icon. I mean, if you watch this movie, you can't believe how bad he is. It's just, he's just like boy candy. It's gross. And he can't act, and he puts on the very terrible, another guy who can't do an Italian accent, you know. All you have to do with an Italian accent is to make every consonant sound like a vowel. That's all you got to do. The sentence, you know, we went through the construction, you know, you just got to put the or the at the end of it. But it's terrible.
Last week I was telling people to watch Amadeus.
Oh, 50 times in a
one
row,
of the big
baby.
masterpieces by Milos Forman.
Incredible.
And I was doing my impersonation. No, I don't. I can't do him.
You do Salieri instead.
I do Salieri.
Tom Holtz. It was so unfair. They were nominated in the same category. So not fair.
Yeah, but the better performance was
Sally
Abraham.
Of course, it was brilliant, but you have to. Did you know that Tom Holtz, that he was not a musician, but if you watch him play, he had a piano instructor on set to make sure he did not fake it. He learned how to articulate the pieces.
That's what I did with Sarah Michelle Gellar. I trained her to play the first page of the Rachmaninoff sonata in C.
Wow.
She knows how to play it. I mean, if she remembers it. And I developed a whole color system on a page to teach her the notes. I came up with this different system. I was trying to think, how can I teach a person who can't read music to read music? And I came up with this thing, and I drew all these illustrations for her, and I put it out on the piano for her. And she slowly learned the first page of the sonata.
That's exactly
just the first page, so they could shoot her playing for real, the first page. Real. And then they could change the
angle. A long shot, and then go to somebody who could play.
Yeah, then they brought in this girl. She was on Broadway, and she was one of the singers in, what was the one? Everyone Has AIDS. what was that?
That's World Police.
Rent.
Yeah, but based on Rent.
That was the only reference that came to mind.
Sure.
Never mind the Team America.
Everyone has AIDS, AIDS. Your mother, AIDS. Your father, AIDS. Your sister and your cousin, and they all got AIDS.
I don't know why that was the first reference that came to mind. I'm sorry.
Hilarious.
But Rent was massive on Broadway, and she was in the production of it. And I was like, "Are you playing piano?" She goes, "No, I'm one of the singers. I'm on the stage." And I was like, "You're here to play the piano?" She goes, "Yeah, because apparently my hands are the same size as Sarah Michelle Gellar." And I said, "Okay." So we went in to where the piano was, and she fucking sight read the piano sonata, and she was gorgeous. And sight read the piano. My sight reading was never strong, And I was standing there just falling in love, like in real time. I was just like, this is a complete. And she was also
That's
a
very
singer
sexy.
in Rent, and she just
What's her name?
fucking thing. The name of the player?
Yeah, the girl.
I have no idea. We're talking
Oh.
20 years ago.
Because I knew, well, 20 years ago, I knew who most of the people in that show were.
You're a tiny little thing.
She was a tiny
because Sarah's small.
And she was in the
so
chorus.
her hand size looked the same. So they could do a zoom in on her hands and make it, and through editing, make it look like Sarah's, typical, right? But we needed a wide shot of Sarah playing at least that first page, which thankfully is quite slow and simple, but you have to do it right. And
some people don't. In the 40s, they just.
And after we played the music, and after that page expired, so to speak, she kept pretending to play, and I was directing her. Emily White, who was the director, she said, "You direct this." I was like, "You want me to direct the scene?" She goes, "Yeah, because you know the piece." And I was like, "Fine." And Steve Shapiro was producer, and Steve wrote to Emmett in the moment. He goes, "Your brother is directing Sarah Michelle Gellar right now."
That's fine.
I never got a credit though. But anyway, I was like, move your head more, move your hands more, stop moving your head. I was trying to kind of like follow the music as a player might do it.
Sure.
But she was just pretending after that. Then we did the close-ups of the hands with the other girl. But I remember meeting that woman going, "That is the most intelligent, most talented, most accomplished woman I've ever met in my life." I was like, this is really bad. And my poor girlfriend at the time, she was terrified because I'd leave in the morning and go off and be on set with all these fucking amazing. And she was just terrified of losing her boyfriend. And
to the real player, not Sarah Michelle,
or Sarah Michelle Gellar, or whoever.
She's not
all the paranoia going through. Girls, they imagine the worst. Actually, it was Emily who was more into me. But
I don't understand how Jennifer Aniston heard Brad Pitt was making a movie with Angelina Jolie. She said, "Yeah, go do that."
Yeah, go.
I would have been like, over my dead body.
Yeah, or I'm coming on the set every day.
She's a man eater. You'd have to be insane.
Yeah.
You knew that was going to happen in that movie because there's no way.
It just did.
Yeah, and it just did.
It was Mr. and Mrs. Smith, right? Was the film.
It was really good.
And you literally can see them falling in love in real time in the movie. It's actually kind of a cool movie.
It's a cool movie.
You can see them falling for each other. It's oh my God, it's so fucking painful.
Oh God.
But anyway, my ex at the time, she was, poor thing, just sitting at home, and I was leaving early morning. The bus would pick us up and go upstate where that big mansion was where they were shooting the thing. And God, the whole thing was so painful for the girl. And I would come back going, "Oh no, Sarah Michelle Gellar, she's a big star and she's not." And actually, there was a weird moment because when I put the pages in front of her with the color code and everything that she could understand, she goes, "Oh my God, you're so cute." And then she goes, "I mean, cute, like this is nice and cute. I don't mean." It was
cute that you did that.
She corrected herself. I was like, "Yeah, don't worry. I don't think you called me cute, okay?" Oh, Jesus. But she was probably afraid I'd go off to a tabloid or TMZ and go, "Oh, Sarah Michelle," or things. But anyway, she was not very pretty. Sarah Michelle Gellar's not. I don't find her attractive.
No.
But anyway, I never said it to the ex that girl came along that day. I went home like, oh my God, that's the holy grail. That's the Patek Philippe of women. She fucking sight read the Rachmaninoff right there on the spot. And she just got back. And then she was leaving to go do another production on Broadway. I was like, oh my God, they don't make them many of these specimen in the world.
Not really. I mean, it's like if you went to a movie and like Yuzha Wang was playing and she wanted to direct. Is she?
Yuzha Wang is gay.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she likes girls.
Well then.
Yeah. So you're no matter what you look like or who you are, she ain't looking at you.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She's very attractive though. She's very beautiful.
She's very attractive. I mean,
her brain works at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Her brain works faster than any of the rest of us.
I mean, I used to be a big fan of Martha Argerich, and like I loved all her shit. And she's an old lady now, right? She's probably like what 80 or 85. I used to think she was the most incredible piano player in the world, and then I saw Yuzha Wang, and I went, "Oh shit, they do get better, man." They really do.
She's
They're
pretty
really-
sick. There's a lot of them. She's
Oh,
somehow
Hiromi Uhara, she's amazing too. She's from
there's so
Japan.
many of them. The list is so long, but sometimes one of them rises above others because I don't know, the marketing team are good, or she looks good, or
Well, Yuzha Wang, look at the way. First of all, Steinway have decided to make her a star in a very
Right.
prominent way.
right.
She's got a great stylist. One, she's a lesbian. I didn't know that because I haven't seen
It's not
any
part of it though. It's just
No,
kind of
but she
yeah.
comes out wearing. She looks super sexy.
yeah,
and
she'll wear
super
a
femme.
dress and yeah.
Yeah, and Steinway puts her front and center on. There's so many campaigns that I see online because I'm subscribed to all the Steinway blogs and
Right.
all that shit, and she's in all of them, you know. And they could have Regina Spektor, or like who are the other prominent, like the Hiromi or Helen Jane Long. She's big, and Helena Grimaud, all those chicks. They're for sure.
Any of
They
the
choose her because she's hot. She's super hot, and they know
She's
it's
also
sex
been
selling.
a wild prodigy since she was like 5
Yeah,
years
she's
old,
nuts. Yeah.
And she plays the toccata, the Prokofiev toccata, like no one else ever played it. I don't
pretty
even think John Ogden played it that well. I think she owns that piece. So
Well, she
I mean,
connects to it.
that's scary. That's a piece no one wants to go near that piece. No one.
So here's something you might know. I put this together for Julian. Julian is the guy that does the photography, and we always show him every day. Tell me if
Yeah.
this is one of your favorite pieces. Tell me if yeah, of course you know off the top of your head. It's his favorite piece. That's why I chose it. Don't rely on the orchestra. It was the only copyright-free one I could get. That's why it's
Oh.
not great. Because I would have got hit with it.
Is it Mahler?
Yeah, of course it's Mahler. Symphony
Oh.
1. And
Is it one or two?
it's one.
Oh, it's
D.
one.
Yeah, it's one. It's Titan. And
You know why that's non-copyrighted? Because it's digital. There's no proper sostinato between.
no, that's digital. Fucking
Yeah, it's
super
just like
digital.
on a computer.
I could not get a great recording of that because it was all fucking copyrighted.
Yeah.
And I was like, because one of the new super chat things had the happy birthday one, copyright. The
Oh.
Mexican the whatever the Mexican this one. That
Okay.
one.
Yeah.
That one, they're like, you're demonetized. I'm like, for happy birthday? Aren't those chicks dead yet? How long is the copyright lasting for those two sisters who wrote happy birthday? Come on, people. What kind of shit
It could
is
be the
that?
recording you used. Did you use a specific
No.
recording?
No, it was the one you made for the super chat.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I was
You
like,
gotta
what?
delete that thing now.
I mean, just have to be judicious with it.
Yeah, okay. But all it
Mercedes,
does is demonetize the clicks. It's not going to affect your super chat, so you don't really.
no. I don't care about demonetization.
Yeah.
Mercedes Ken's. When you look through Spielberg's, you're preaching to the choir, lady. It's pretty outrageous.
How many bangers?
How many bangs? I mean, can I even name like a shitty Spielberg movie?
I don't think I've ever seen one.
I mean, I couldn't. Can I admit I couldn't get through the autobiographical one? Was it called like the Goldenbergs or?
Oh yeah, the Fettermans.
The Fettermans.
Featherlands, yeah. Featherlands.
I was just like, it was too. Listen, when you decide, and here's a problem that I have with some Jewish filmmakers. Listen, and I grew up in Queens, so I have a lot of Jewish friends, so I've got that information. I do. But there's some inside jokes and inside cultural things that happen. And this is true for a lot of things. Like if you made a Muslim film or a super Catholic-y thing, but let's face it, there's a lot of great Jewish filmmakers. They love to include inside information and inside jokes that you almost have to look up and understand how it all works. So it doesn't work for the broad audience, like Borscht Belt humor and things like that, which can be funny too, but you have to be hip to it. And that movie was filled with it. And I watched the first 45 minutes, and it was maybe the first Spielberg film I didn't watch all the way through because I felt like I was missing references. I said, I need to do some homework first. I was like, I have to call every single Jewish person I know because I'm like, I'm not getting a lot of this stuff. And Michelle Williams is a genius.
Is it Yiddish?
No, not Yiddish. I love Yiddish stuff.
No, yeah. Okay, so it's just inside.
No, it was just like kind of like inside, like Borscht Belty humor that I just didn't get, which is second nature to a guy like any Jewish American that grew up in the post World War II. There's an incredible amount of culture for them to mine within that. It's incredible. There used to be a place up in upstate New York, and it was called the Borscht Belt, and it was in the Catskills, and it was tons and tons of resorts where Jews would go for holidays or kids would go to camp.
There was a whole movie based around that with Liev Schreiber.
I loved that movie.
And Diane Lane.
Right.
Called,
Jesus Christ. Liev Schreiber in his absolute zenith of rightdom. And she was gorgeous in that. Yeah, that's the scene.
Diane Lane.
I mean, Diane. Every hetero guy's in love with Diane Lane.
It was called A Walk on the Moon.
A Walk on the Moon. It's a fabulous movie.
And it is absolutely heart-shattering, that film.
It's heart-shattering.
Because all she wants, she's just a mom. I need to get rid of this. She's just a mom and going through the motions, and then she finds a little romance. This happens to a lot of women when they can get into the rhythm of the family. At a certain point, they feel like, am I missing out on this, romance like they read in the books or they see in the movies? And they want one last taste of that. And I think if you're evolved enough as a husband, you should maybe allow her do that. I know this is a very risque thing.
That's very gay, that.
Is it gay?
Yeah, because gay men are like, well, why shouldn't your partner experience that? If they feel like men are way more open to the fact that their partner, if they stray on them, I'm not speaking from first person. I'm just letting you know culturally that gay men are far more open to saying, like, if your partner had an affair because they felt like there was something lacking or they needed, gay men would be like, oh, what do you want to have for dinner?
That's kind of a whole other level. I'm talking about
it's very evolved, I think,
in a family. I'm just saying that a woman in her late 30s, early 40s, maybe, or late 30s, or even mid 30s, if she got married early and they pumped out the kids, and the highlight of her week is just like after the kids go to bed and she has the house clean, she can have some ice cream and watch a movie. Like that's the highlight of her year.
Sure.
At a certain point, she's looking in the mirror and she's losing her looks and she's beginning to wonder about romance. I think it's not going to happen because most men would not tolerate it. But it would be great to see if men were involved enough to go, you know what, she needs to get that out of her system.
Right. I think you owe that to your partner.
Weekend on the Amalfi Coast with a man she doesn't really understand what he's saying. Luciano. And fall in love again and feel young and sexy again, and then just walk away and
Why would you
dream
not
about
want
it.
that for the person you love? the
Yeah,
most?
why wouldn't you want that for
Why
the
wouldn't
person?
you want
Yeah,
that?
I know, but it's
Why
just
would you want to deny that? Let's listen. I'm not saying this from a first person perspective because I'm not. 'cause
this
I'm
is
a little more
very
just-
evolved shit
But
we're talking
I
about.
think
You know that,
if
right?
Paul came up to me and said, "Listen, I've met somebody. I'm not in love with them, but they make me feel special." I would probably just deal with it because our history and our relationship is what
if
it
you
is.
thought
and-
it if you thought it meant him walking away and you'll never see him again, it would devastate you.
Sure,
But if you know that the person needs to get something out of their system,
I would totally
like
say do
taking
it.
a shit,
I would.
and then they come back and they're
Yeah.
fine.
It's just sex. Who cares?
They love their that's what one of my exes was like that.
I'm a
It's just
much
sex.
better
What does it
cook, man.
matter?
I'm a much better cook.
I just feel like there should be. I don't know. We need to explore that reality. Maybe
I would totally say I would look the other way. I would, even if it happened and I wasn't told about it, I would look the other way unless it became an affair. That's a different story. Because if somebody falls in
Unfortunately,
love with
these
somebody
things
else,
become
it's over.
affairs because why? Because you have to keep them secret. See,
Yeah,
like the French have this figured out, don't they? 5 to 7.
5
in
to
a year,
7, yeah.
right?
And secrecy
If-
is super fun, isn't it?
Well, there's that too. The secrecy.
Danger.
Yeah, allowing her to do it might take all the fucking magic out of it. Actually, now that I think, of it.
Yeah, it'd be so much better that you had to stalk her and her lover and like camp out at
sit in the cafe across from the cafe.
exactly what
there
I was
in
gonna
Paris
say. Exactly what I was gonna
with
say.
a
You sit
with a newspaper.
with a newspaper while you watch them hold hand in hand and go into his gorgeous flat in the Rue de Rivoli in Paris, or some shit like
Well,
that.
I mean, when you think about it, the marriage of Figaro is the same story, and
It is the same story.
Babushka is the
Yeah.
same story. She pretends to be a younger
Yeah.
woman, and he falls in love with her all over again, not knowing
Sure.
that that's actually his wife. This is like a tragic reality that man has been dealing with for hundreds of years, thousands of
Yeah.
years.
Isn't it selfish to say that you are enough for any one person for the rest of their life? I don't think that's fair.
Okay, so if you get in a relationship with a woman who is 35, 40, 45, she's been around the fucking block, you've been around the block, and
Now you're settling.
now she wants to do stuff like that, you're in trouble. But if you marry your high school sweetheart at 19 or 20 or 22, and the two of you just go through the motions of life, and at one point she decides to stray, I think you should see beyond it. If she comes back, forgive her. If she doesn't, let her go.
But can she forgive you? It should be
For
a two-way
letting her?
street.
Yeah. Oh no, she will never. No, it won't work with women. They will never accept.
I
that.
mean, I think that's probably true.
I was told
And I
by
can
an
only
ex
tell
years
you-
and years ago that if it was just sex, she could deal with it, but her fear was me falling in love.
But that's the fear, though, because sex is just milk, juice, bread, cat food, dog food, blowjob. Who cares about any of these absolute guttural
that'll
actions?
haunt people. Are you kidding me?
I don't think. I just think sex is an act. It's not love. I think it's lust, and I don't care. But intimacy, like I always said, I've said this. I would rather you blank the shit out of somebody than kiss them. You know what I mean? That's way more intimate. So like, meet in secret and hold each other tight. That's then we're no longer meant to be together because you are in love with someone else.
Well, if you watch that film again, A Walk on the Moon, Diane Lane's character, she loves her husband. She loves her family.
How could she not? He's a fucking
It's Liev Schreiber, right? She has Viggo Mortensen as the lover at the end with her husband.
No, fucking Viggo
Mortensen
Mortensen is not a thing compared to Liev Schreiber. Fuck off. Jesus, no. One's a man and one is like,
Well,
whatever.
Viggo Mortensen is like dream of so many women.
I know, but he's a little fey for me.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he's a little bit fey.
He's not
He's
Faye
just-
in Lord of the Rings
I haven't seen any of those.
with the
They're
fucking
those
beard
are
and
stupid movies.
sword. And I know they're stupid.
I'm watching
So
that
many
shit.
women are all over.
You shall
Instagram.
not pass.
Well, that's
I only
yeah.
love when Gandalf does that in comedy because it's so funny. He goes, "I'm not really a wizard. I just portray one in the films." You shall not pass.
Just hard laughs there.
How fucking great is he though when he does that?
But
Jesus.
she loves her man, and she's so devoted to her family.
Yeah.
But she just has that moment of, and they go to Woodstock, and she gets a little high. She has drugs for the first time in her life. Somebody gives her a pill, and she's enjoying the music, and she's having wild sex under a fucking waterfall with Viggo Mortensen, you know, and I don't know, like, you know, Liev is really good at playing the crushed husband who's working so hard.
So good.
He's not able to be on holiday with the family. They're in the holiday area.
Yeah.
But he keeps having to drive back to New York to fix radio. He's a radio fixer. He's an engineer. And so he can't be with the family. And it's fucking heartbreaking. I don't know. But the last scene is they start dancing together, and it's like, oh God, now they have to repair their marriage. Ugh. But anyway,
I hope he was banging all the girls in Brooklyn though at the same time. But she had a love affair.
Well, there is the answer, isn't it? You know.
Yeah, I'm all for the listen. If you need to get that out of your system and have the fucking filling station or the petrol station shag or the one or two off, that's fine. But if it evolves into a secret crush, now are you watching DTF St. Louis? The new series, obviously you're not, you would have known it was. It's Jason Bateman and Linda Cardinelli and
I love him.
Yeah, and Linda Cardinelli and the guy that was married to Lily Allen, David Harbour. It's a very, very, very dark.
Just the guy who cheated on Lily Allen, because she's airing her dirty laundry.
Apparently he's a sex addict.
Oh my God, but like she has a dress with all his lying emails on the dress. I'm like, why would you wear his lying messages?
It's a shame
because giving him way too much power, I think. But maybe
should take away his power. She's giving him power by doing that. You're right. It's really good, and it's a very, very interesting thing about an affair, because they have an affair in this thing, and it's not what it looks like on the surface. She's having an affair for a reason, to make her closer to her husband, which is possible. I can't tell you why, but it's fascinating. But if you meet somebody on the street and you have a quick bang or a big quick shag, I mean, all right, so whatever. It happens, you know. So you marry somebody when you're 23 years old, you know. Paul and I have been together since, you know, we're in our early 20s, right? And you know, I mean, could you possibly ethically say that you should be the only person that should ever be with that person for fucking 40 years? No, it's selfish and stupid. But if you value
the relationship, I'll repeat, if the relationship starts at 35, 40, then
no, I agree. Then
but if
she's already a wild
when you're
tiger.
young, and you haven't experienced anything.
Yeah.
Like I'd rather, have you gotten that out of your system? Have you had that big fucking sea of dicks and all slept with the wrong guy here and there and blah, blah, blah. Have you had your heart broken? Are you past it all now? Great. Yeah. Are you ready for a real relationship? But if it's from earlier, people don't know. And, I'm just saying there's a longing.
No, I concur. I just think
a longing in a woman when she hits 35, 38. There's a lot. She has a longing to feel pretty again and feel the romance. This is why
her husband
read
doing
romantic
that
books all the time. Men don't. We get older, we start reading about Artemis too. We start reading about science, or we start going crazy about IWC big pilots.
Sure.
Women, they keep reading about when she met the dark, mysterious man.
So the sailor arrived at the port at dawn.
But he took her body,
or throbbing, pulsing manhood against her.
He smiled at her across on the train. and it was the same smile every day. And there was one day there she dropped her handkerchief. You know, they're fucking.
He grabbed her sinewy thighs.
And then there's wild, spontaneous sex in a restroom, and they're kind of obsessed with this shit. It's fantasy shit.
Romance. It's Fabio. Remember Fabio? Remember that guy? I mean, as stupid as he looked, that guy made millions of dollars on being every woman's, like, he showed up in a pirate costume and he got off a boat and he took his wench, because she had 4 kids and her husband worked at the mill and life was just one big grind. Pardon the pun. But, I mean, yeah, that exists. Women are wired differently. I'm not an expert on that, but I know for a fact that men are. But then you've got like American Italian men who like, she's a putana. Like, they can't imagine. People go through psychological phases where they don't feel wanted or desired. Now, if your partner doesn't feel wanted or desired, you should make adjustments to make them feel wanted and desired. That would help your cause out. If you are oblivious to the fact that they don't feel wanted or desired, then that is at your own peril. Because that's when relationships, like when I hear people divorce after 30 years, I'm like, how did you let it get that fucked up? After 30 years, you're getting divorced? How did you have all that time together and you didn't?
You know what would make a person fucking stand in line, though, straighten up, is when they're getting bored of the same old with their husband or whatever. But then some other broad gets attracted to him. Now they fall in line. Now they've stopped fantasizing about the guy in the novel, and now their focus is back on their husband because they realize, oh yeah, other women. Like when women discover that you're married, you're more attractive. When I'm out on a date and they discover that I have a daughter and a son, they're more attracted to me. They're like, someone had
got an anchor. You're anchored.
She's beautiful. Ooh, boom.
Yeah.
It's a strange thing. I thought
married men are always way more attractive. Because you represent stability, blah, blah, blah. But if you're single, they're like,
another woman. Yeah, because the last thing a woman wants is some dude who can't get anyone or no one's interested in him. The moment a woman, she's bored with her husband, things aren't exciting anymore. Everything's boring. It's picking up the groceries and getting the kids at school, and romance just fades, bleeds out of
she should be fucking the teacher is what she should be doing.
Or
her husband is boring.
Or one of the fucking other women picking up their kid starts fancying your husband.
Imagine.
And then she goes, "Oh no, you get your fucking hands off him.
Get your mitts off my man."
That will put an injection of energy back into the thing again, real fast.
It's her fault though, and I think anybody who allows their very long-term relationship to fall into that disrepair, if you don't want any of that, it is your homework to make sure that you make your partner feel loved, desired, and appreciated. And I think, listen, I've been in a relationship for 37 years, and I'm not, like, we're 60-year-old men, whatever. And like, you know what? I'll be honest with you.
I was both going to have Italian lovers in Fano.
That's never going to fucking happen.
He's going to have Francesco, and you're going to have.
I don't care. No, I'm going to have fucking the cat because I don't care.
You don't know
all that shit. I'm over
Andrew missed Oisín's live stream earlier. Are the Sega watches still for sale? They are. They're right here.
I gotta pee. You talk about watches. I gotta pee.
They're right here. There's the gold one. This is probably the more special one. Ceramic with the 24 karat gold, liquid gold on the dial, and it has a bracelet and a rubber strap. And then there's the Blue Planet. Ray is a big lover of the channels and supporter, and he really wants this, but I don't know if he's in the position to buy it. He might be having struggles with that, and I don't want him to feel guilty if he can't buy it, and I didn't sell it because of him. So there they are. There's the two of them. One, Sega off the mark. Okay, Ray. Okay, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Just until you move on it, I don't know what your situation is. I'm not being a dick. I'm trying to help you because maybe, you've got a few bills to pay or something. You're like, oh shit, I can't afford to get it. And that's okay. And I'm not going to get offended. Someone else will take it. It's okay. If you really want to move on it. Otherwise, let someone else. That's the Blue Planet 2. And honestly, the gold one is probably the one. Do you want me to show it to you? This is way more expensive, this thing. Not that I want more money. Everything's half price with me. There is no discount code that can compare to Oisín's discount. I think someone took is taking the Z-Loss, by the way. There's the there it is there with the two straps. And I'll show you the watch itself. It's actually kind of a miracle, this thing. It's ceramic with gold. And it's three-dimensional. It's not just printed. It's like a... Can I even show you it? And because it's under glass, they can put 24 karat instead of, 18. That's the real color of gold. Kind of a miracle. I have a video on it if you want to see it turning, spinning. Amazing. If you want it, oisínamalichannel@gmail.com or thetimelesswatchchannel@gmail.com. Either place you can get a hold of me, or on Instagram or whatever. I'll be happy to see these things go to some home with someone's wrist who can enjoy them, because they've been sitting here.
Yeah, get those watches, kids. That's a beautiful watch. That's the Chiga, right?
Sega, yeah. Sega, I don't know.
Tracy Farah says, most women are horrible. They will run at any man. I read texts from women to my husband that were filthy and predatory. Women treat other women like shite.
Well, the last part is definitely true.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Very competitive and...
yeah, well, it's the old Chris Rock thing, right? We've said this before many times. Some guy, his best friend, he gets with a girl. And the guy meets his best friend's girl. And he goes, you know what? She's a really nice girl. I've got to get a girl. I've got to get me a girl like that. Well, flip it now. Two girls who are best friends. Yeah. And one of them gets with a new guy. And the other meets the new guy. And she doesn't say, I got to get me a guy like that. She goes, I got to get him.
Him, yeah.
He's really nice. I got to get him. I don't know how many girlfriends I've had who feel a threat. Every girl in the world is a threat. I never feel threatened. I've been with lots of girlfriends who go, oh, he's gorgeous, he's hot, he's whatever.
Sure, Paul and I do that all the time. I don't need to have him.
He totally is. Like, he's great.
But that's very evolved, though. Your stance is very evolved. For you to get jealous and all irate over it is ludicrous. All the person is saying is, we have a joke, and this may be a thing amongst.
Or if they want to be with, well, then go be with them. Goodbye. Right. I'll cry you into a beer for a few days, and then I'll be all right. Whatever. That's okay. But like, why would I walk around the world always tense like a fucking violin string? Because every guy is a threat. No, absolutely not.
It's not the way to live.
It's not the way to live at all.
JBB. According to the videos I've seen on a certain disreputable internet channel, married women are most likely to stray with the pizza deliverer, the UPS guy, because you know what? Everybody loves a fucking laborer. It's hot.
Yeah, he's out working in the garden with his muscles.
All right, the pool boy, the classic pool boy,
Pool boy, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a stereotype, but it's real. And guys are like, she's a stripper. She's hot and blah, blah, blah. I mean, there's all those things too, You saw a girl, she's a dancer or whatever. It's just, it's fantasy until it's not. And, but, it's very interesting the way people do that. I don't know. I just think we joke around all the time. Like we'll see somebody in a piazza or wherever we are, and I'll be like, "Wow," and he'll look at "Wow," or you know what I mean. Like Paul's always said, like he thinks David Strathairn is very handsome. He's regal and all that. There's certain kinds of people that me, Bill Holden, and all that shit. Mine are luckily all dead. So it's healthy to still have an eye on what you find attractive because it might be, good for your relationship. But to be jealousy is a very bad, dirty, horrible thing. And it's a super character flaw. If you meet somebody and they have even a hint of jealousy, you should move on. Because if you can't be secure in your relationship,
why didn't somebody give me that advice 30 years ago?
I mean, it's just
every single relationship I've had has been fucking, or practically every.
Jealousy is a disease. It's a disease, and no one should be subjected to somebody who's extremely jealous. Like when we have had people in our lives that we meet their new partner, their new lover, whatever you want to call it. And I'll pull them aside and I say, run. They're extremely jealous. And and I was always right. And it didn't work out. And some of it got ugly, really ugly. Jealousy is dangerous. That's why people get murdered. Paul watches and Dana watches all those murder shows. It's all jealousy. It's like the secretary at the dentist office that's having the affair with the dentist. And then the wife gets murdered. It's like jealousy it's one of the 7 deadly sins. It's freaking bad. Stay away from jealous people, man. It's just listen, if you're not man enough to and your lady friend says, "Oh my God, Brad Pitt, right," then you should move on to, or you should just read a book, because people are not dead. People have hormones. People are attracted to other people. It happens. They're just stating what they think is attractive. And you should go, yeah, you're absolutely right. He's a fucking bang. Of course.
Well, unfortunately for most men, they're in this situation, the following. You watch a movie, there's a hot guy in it, Henry Cavill's in it or whatever. Yeah. Oh, he's so gorgeous. And you go, yeah, absolutely. Fucking great looking guy. Absolutely. Then the following day, you're watching a movie with a really hot girl in it. You don't say she's gorgeous. You do not say it. Unfortunately, we live in a world of double standards.
Yeah.
And the guy doesn't get to say, what a beautiful woman, because that will fuck your week up, your month up. You keep your mouth shut.
I'm so happy I'm gay.
Yeah.
Because that shit doesn't exist in our world.
I'll never forget. I was watching the Woody Allen movie, You Will Meet a Tall, Dark Stranger.
Handsome Stranger, yeah.
That's a great film.
It's a great film.
That Indian girl is in it, whatever her name is.
Is it Padma Lakshmi?
Yeah, I think it is. And there's a shot of her that she just comes into the movie at a certain point. He's looking at her across from her window. That's how it starts. And she's like getting dressed and stuff. And he's beginning to fall in love with her. And finally he meets her in the street and there's a close-up. And I was sitting next to fucking X. And it just happened. I couldn't control it. I just literally went, jeez, it was not, I couldn't help it. I was just like, oh my dear God. Like there was a natural reaction.
Frida Pinto.
It was like Frida Pinto, is that her name?
Yeah.
It came out of me like a laugh or a shriek or something. Yeah. Man, I paid for that one. I didn't even say anything. It just happened. She was we had a big projector on the wall, like a big 12-foot fucking screen, and this face comes up and I just went it came out of me like a sneeze, Oh boy. I paid for that.
And you paid for it.
I did. But normally you don't. Meanwhile, the following day, we watched some fucking comedy act or something, and she's like, he's fucking gorgeous. He's hot. And I'm like, yeah, he is. Because I'm cool enough to be cool with that,
Sure, and you should be. How much for the other one, the black one? I guess he's talking about the Sega watch. Andrew. Did you get that?
Half price. What is it? Let me check.
Look at him. He's got an AV on his wrist. Nice.
Yeah, I saw that.
By the way,
Sega.
Royal Oaks are out of control right now. The whole world, all the brotards in the world, all want the fucking Royal Oak. It's the zeitgeist launch. I've seen it all over the fucking web right now. Everybody's desiring them. It's the number one thing. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Is it hip hop? Is it all the shit that's going on with the market? Maybe they were right in the end of the day.
It's because Rolex is like, people are a little like, yeah, everyone's got a Rolex.
Yeah, everyone.
So here are all the I should share this over.
I have the best Rolex ever.
That is such. It will always be a great Rolex. They'll never make that.
Best Rolex ever.
They may come out with a new Milkhouse, but that watch will never be made again.
Never.
I
know what they're going to do. They're going to
do. This is the one Ray has. And I can't. If Ray says it's his, I have to be loyal to my brother. Okay, so even if it takes him a while to,
yeah, of course you could Ray.
It's fine. I can't fuck with
Ray. You know we love you, man. You know that, like he
I was just trying to cut Ray a break because maybe he might regret. Maybe he had a few drinks and he regrets. He might think the next day, "Oh fuck, I don't want that." Or
wait a second. What watch didn't Gabri buy him a watch?
Gabri bought him one of the gold ones. Ray has a gold one.
He's got the. So what does he need the black one for?
He wants this new one because it's more three-dimensional. This is the Blue Planet 2.
Guys, Gabri bought him that watch.
Yeah, on a whim.
Holy shit.
So this is the gold one here, and it's 2,100 euros. So it's $1,000, a half price. It's called Gilded. That's it.
It's cool.
It's 24 karat gold on the dial, and everything else is ceramic. It's kind of fucking amazing.
Photo Jack says I'd buy it for $1.
I buy that for $1.
And the beautiful Melly C says, I must be. Of course, you're unusual, Melly. I don't get jealous, but I have female friends, and she's been with Andy M forever, who suffer from the green-eyed monster. Yeah, it's a shame. Well, you're a very evolved lady. You really and truly are.
So Andrew has he's got the 26331. Listen, I have that in the crown I have the exact same watch, but in black. He's got blue, which is more sought after, obviously blue. But I love my black. Same watch.
Yeah,
baby.
that's one of your girls.
I love this watch because it has panda. It has reverse panda,
which they don't make anymore.
Which they don't do anymore, and it's slimmer than the new ones. The new ones are thicker.
How crazy that looks with all those full links on it. It looks great. Did you add a link?
Add a link?
Yeah, did you add a link?
A link to the bracelet?
Yeah. Because you have a giant wrist. Did you have to add a link?
No. It's just regular full link.
Full links, okay. Because it looks like a lot.
Rolex. When I buy a Rolex, I wear full links.
Yeah.
You don't have to take a link out.
I take a link out.
One link. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That's about right.
Got one out.
Let me put this thing on.
One out.
So.
Oh, that sounds good, huh? Is that right, Fat?
I mean,
snick and a snap, babe. Rolex has the best snap in town. They just do.
No, Breguet have.
I have no knowledge of such things.
Yeah, the Breguet snap is. It sounds like a door closing.
Oh wow!
It's really loud.
Here's my
crazy. Yeah.
Let me close up my First American Space to see what that feels like. Oh, my reduced has a great snick and a snap.
Okay, Andrew, if 1K USD, I didn't say 1K USD, it's 2,000 euros.
Yeah, it's nothing.
That's not. So half of that is 1,000 euros.
Yeah.
Don't push it, man. Including shipping. Look, he's pushing it. He's pushing it. That's how a man gets himself a blue dialed.
But to be fair, he doesn't have a couple of great. Oh, that's a different Andrew. Sorry. Yeah, I was thinking Andrew Wolkowicz. Yeah, I don't. No. You've got a.
Let me work it out for you, Andrew. I'll use XE.
Mr. Bad Gas says Bill Burr does. I've seen that bit, and it's so true. He's right about it. Not gays being in the happiest relationships because no ladies are involved.
Oh yeah, we've seen that one. That's great.
He nails it. He nails it. He really
does.
No. So true. I'm just like,
Yes,
Paul be like, oh shit, look at that. I'm like, yeah, I get it. You want that? Go knock yourself out.
I'll tell you what, Andrew, just to come in your direction, I'll do the shipping for you, okay? It's $1,150 in dollars. That's actually not
going.
The dollar was weaker. I was expecting it to be 12. Maybe the dollar's coming back.
Is it? Because he's making America great again.
Yeah.
$1.
Maybe you can make the dollar great again.
Versus based on nothing. Oh, it's 87 cents. It's 87.87 to the dollar. That's actually a little bit better than it was.
I'll do the I'll cover the shipping will be like $100.
Wow, it's way better. It was it's a point better.
You know what's weird on this IWC? The winding is the other way. It's downward.
What?
Yeah, you wind it down.
Why would that be?
Winding it forward doesn't do anything. On your Rolex, you have to wind it forward. No, it's just whatever it is. It's in reverse. I kind of like it.
Oh, that's an in-house movement, right?
IWC,
yeah. Wow, really?
I love this. I love this big, enormous crown.
I keep the Omega. I'll sell that. Because you know what you're going to wear? The Omega. You're not going to wear that.
I will. I've been wearing this.
You've been wearing it for a week. And you know what?
Not a week. It's like 2 days.
2 days. I think that Omega is just.
I have some nice Omegas. I don't think.
I know you do. I know you do. I know. Just saying. What could you get more money for?
The Omega.
Oh well, then sell it. Okay.
Yeah,
I get it.
Especially in the condition it's in, and the fact that it's collectible and all that. Yeah, it'll sell easier than the big pilot. And the big
is that the Tokyo Omega 2020? Yes, it is, Vaughn. It is.
Yeah,
indeed. That watch. Show them the box.
7 in pounds. You put pounds. 7 in euros. Less than pounds. Like
Less
6.5.
That's $12,000. Show Wonderful the box. That box is worth the price. It's right over there. Go pull it out. Ush.
Yeah, correct. So
where's that Omega box? Look at that thing. I know the boxes are an afterthought. We put them away after a while, but man, look at
but this is on the outer box and everything. All the paperwork and the manual and all there's extras, you know. But yeah, this is a stunning box. It's stunning and never touched. It has a crispy, never touched feeling.
Oh,
you know, sometimes boxes get grimy because they're sitting with other boxes or whatever.
I just watched Vukum fucking. Is that his name? The guy Vukum sold a box for 200. A shitty Rolex box for $200. Rolex boxes are the shittiest of all the big brands. They just are the shittiest.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know, but they're the shittiest boxes.
It doesn't matter that they are. They just.
I know.
Yeah.
Look at that thing. That's box papers, everything. It doesn't come with any goodies like a strap or a loop or anything.
No.
Yeah. Omega used to do that. They used to.
Yeah. Andy Dufresne is selling one in the NASA box with full stickers.
The big NASA box or the small NASA box?
The big one.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Ray's a $5 super chat. Oisín, wanna do this purchase for my Blue Planet 2 live just to piss sheeple off? No disrespect, Dirk. I don't know how are you disrespecting me. You could do whatever you want, Ray. I don't care.
You can do whatever you want. You're a chief of police. You can do whatever you want.
Well, do you think I care? I don't care. You're like, you've earned it. That's what you want. How dare you defile my show? Do what you want, but I don't know what he means by that.
I'm not sure either, but he just wants to piss other people off because other people want it.
Oh,
that's fine.
That's
obviously
okay.
I'm going to give it to Ray.
Yeah, that way. Yeah, listen. Omega is historically everybody does better boxes than Rolex, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Everybody wants the green box. It's just the way it is, you know. Melly, see, of course you love that Omega. That's right up your street. And you know, I didn't think I would like that in person, and I've not seen it in person, but versus the pictures.
See what it looks like now.
Wow.
It's fucking gorgeous.
That thing is crazy town beautiful.
The worst thing you could do is go on eBay and look at the photos or Chronos 24. They're always flushed out. Everything, all the blacks are gray. Everything's bright, and no watches look good. The only watch that looks good on Chrono is a sub, because it's black and white.
I was just gonna say the Submariner,
Yeah.
or just a regular man on the moon, because you know.
Yeah, but you have to see, like, even this thing beforehand, I was like, I'll probably sell this. No. In real life, in the flesh, this thing is magnificent.
It's got an open case pack or no?
Yeah.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, the rotor.
Can you pull that up so we can see it a little bit better?
Sure.
Because I'm just not that well versed in IWC, but oh, that's really attractive. Fuck. Look at that movement. Oof. See, now that is a watch that should have, even though it's got a rotor because they busted open, it's skeletonized. Wow, that's a nice looking watch. Oh fuck.
Okay, handsome.
Yeah,
and these studs are very masculine.
Yeah.
It's real like leather jacket and jeans and boots.
Can I make an observation about IWC that might be somewhat controversial? And I have found that some of the fayest, since we're using that word tonight, some of the guys that are I think men buy IWC to masculinize themselves, because I find them to be an extremely masculine looking watch. And I think I've seen them on some of the fayest dudes ever who don't have the wrist presence. They don't have the overall.
This is off point, but I was told that the movement in this thing is insanely accurate, and it fucking is, man. It's coming up to 2:51 in the morning, and I'm looking at my clock on my phone and the seconds hand on this, and they're at the same. This is 2 days later.
Okay.
This thing is, it's amazing.
Melly C wants to know what you think about the Hydro Conquest.
The new one, I spoke about it. She doesn't watch my channel. Spoke about it last week. I like it.
Me too. We love Longines. We're big fans.
You know why? It's $2,200.
Imagine that.
Christopher Ward can go take a shit. I don't care.
Christopher Ward is. I finally got to that store. I shot some of it. I haven't done it. I'm gonna do a little video on it. No,
they make good watches, but
they do. But man,
I
don't know where they're going right now.
And they're an old brand. They have history, and their new watch is great, and it's at a great price point. Omega have stepped out of that region completely. Omega watches, get an Omega watch for under $6,000, $7,000 now. It's insane. Omega want to be Rolex.
Tom Burnett, hey Thomas, £10. Thanks. Love the 1142 play along tonight. Saw them in September on the World Machine 40th anniversary. All the faves played. Nearly bought Lindem's Foco. Oh, really? Oh, how did that
Micro
happen?
Kid. I used to play Micro Kid. I have to find that song again. That was a tough one. Problem with Mark King's stuff is not just that it's mad fast and technical. It's that he just keeps doing, it's like holding a weight out in front of you.
He's a movement. He's a fucking
your shoulder will begin to give in after a few minutes. It's like that. He has such he sustains his speed and power for so long. It's nuts. It's hard to keep up with. I keep up with some of it, but not all of it. Micro Kid, that was cool. Yeah.
Amazing. Thanks for that. Let's give you a giant. Let's give you kazoo. Drummers and bass players, man, they have the hardest job in well, singers too. But I mean, depending on if you're Nick Cave, you're in good.
These can be easy if you're in the right band.
If you're Ian Hill,
if it's simple enough,
you're the bass player in Judas Priest, and you're just going do. Yeah, sure, that's fine. But if you're Steve Harris, like, can't imagine, like, he must be exhausted.
Steve Harris has got to be rough for a 3-hour gig.
I mean, that's just non-stop athletics all night long. And he moves. I don't know how old Steve is.
In comparison to Mark King, though.
Yeah, but Mark King doesn't run all over the stage.
Totally different level.
Yeah, it's totally different. But
it's like comparing a little fucking Beach Boys. 4/7.
I mean, I wouldn't say one is better than the other. I'd say they're just in different genres.
I would definitely say one is better than the
That's because it's your preference. And that's fine.
Steve Harris goes all night, and that's
Mark King goes, you know, I mean, it's different.
It's like saying a 747-400 goes vroom vroom. That's what
I hear. The 777's got a better engine than the 747-400. That's for sure.
That's what I hear when you said that. That's like the most musically ignorant thing I've ever heard.
No, I disagree. I feel the opposite way. Guys who pop and slap. Oh, by the way, I wanted to talk about this earlier, and that's fine.
What do you hear when you hear
You'll always pick the proggy guys over there.
Is that what you hear when you hear
Simon Phillips bores the shit out of me, and everybody loves him, but I'm like not interested in him at all. It's boring. Like Neil Peart doesn't bore me because I think he's tasty, but you know, that's what makes the world go round, and that's beautiful. I wanted to say this about Flea because you mentioned him earlier, and I was listening to his new record, and he's an atrocious trumpet player. He is his new album. He played trumpet before he played bass. So he wanted to make like a jazzy trumpet album, and he's been working on this for a while. And he went into the jazz world and got some people, and that's cool. Hey man, it's Flea. Flea's great bass player. No, whatever you think of the Red Hot Chili Peppers, it's irrelevant. He got Nick Cave, and they did Wichita Lineman. It's really fucking great, man.
Okay.
It's like, you know, except for the trumpet solo, which is like it's just like, oh, fuck, it's not good. But Nick, do you like Nick Cave? Do you know him? Do you care?
Of course I know him.
Yeah.
He's a Zio, by the way.
Is he? Oh, fuck me.
Yeah.
Oh, why would that happen?
Hardcore.
That's heartbreaking. Mm-hmm. Mary Ryan is gonna die, man. She fucking worships the ground he walks on. Oh, really?
Yeah.
He does a thing on that, you know, like it's still on the line. He doesn't do that. He just ignores it, and he keeps it really low key. And then Flea comes in with, but it's just so flat. I'm like, isn't there Melodyne for trumpet? For sure, you could use that. It's so fucking bad.
Yeah, he's a fucking trumpet player, Mark King. He plays jazz trumpet.
I bet he does, but he's probably a great trumpet player. Probably, yeah.
It's all on the Essential album.
Yeah, I mean, funky music has never been my thing. Like, I appreciate it when it's good, but like, you know, I can't listen to it for too long because it's frenetic and it just gets like my brain is wired tight enough. I mean, like War and what's the greatest funk band of all time? The Brothers Johnson.
Funk, well, there's American funk and Brit funk. They're different.
Well, Brit funk is just fake funk. It's British guys trying to be black.
They're not trying. Actually, I would say the opposite. That Brit funk is a kind of a methodical, mathematical, stiff music.
Oh,
not funky in the traditional way. American funk is more, you know, Bootsy Collins and all that is more smooth and rhythmical and You know, the Brit funk movement is all.
Who are the purveyors of Brit funk? Who are the
42
level 42 kings of that? And then who else?
Yeah.
I mean, to some extent, John Taylor, right?
Well, they were all obsessed with King, you know. John Taylor, everyone.
John Taylor was able to figure out
everybody
wanted to make money out of it,
you know.
Because Duran Duran records are great, man. They're fucking catchy as fuck, and there's great
songs.
Great fucking.
They had better songs than Level 42.
Oh, they've got
42 has some nice songs.
Yeah, they don't have great songs.
Duran have way better songs.
I mean, Duran Duran have amazing songs.
But like Level 42, like if you listen to the Physical Presence live record, there is so much musicianship. That guitarist,
it's like going to a jazz show.
Boone is like an incredible Les Paul guitarist, incredible solos. That drummer is incredible. King, of course, was fucking mad. He reinvented slap like all by himself
because he was dead, and he brought it back.
Sings at the same time, which is nuts. And Lindup is amazing. Lindup's dad wrote the Muppet music, you know, the Muppet.
Yeah.
And Lindup is like a sick fucking jazz pianist. Like it's wild. Like that live record, there's a lot of tracks that are just instrumental. It's a lot of tracks that have no lyrics at all. They're just instrumental tracks and solos forever. It was kind of a weird jazz fusion band for years. And then they became very, very popular, and they wrote Running in the Family and Lessons in Love. And you know, those songs sold on the radio because they were simple songs, you know. Something About You is a nicer one because it's a romantic
it's
song.
It's a song too.
Romantic song, yeah.
Yeah, it's more of a song, you know.
Yeah.
So like when you compare, like, what do you think about like Larry Graham and Marcus Miller and Wooten and those cats?
Well, Larry Graham is one thing. I think I was never a Marcus Miller fan. I know he's one of the greats. I think I said it recently on my show. My favorite work of Marcus Miller is the Frantic soundtrack. Marcus Miller did the soundtrack to Frantic movie. I know, but it's not just that; it's the music.
I love everything about every
melodrama in the cheesiest 80s way.
Is that Candice Bergen's husband directed that? Louis Malle. Is it Louis Malle?
It's Polanski.
Oh, that's
Frantic.
Right. Why did I forget that? That movie's kind of perfect, man.
I love that. Yeah, I love that film.
I love Frantic. Betty fucking Buckley, man. People don't get her at all, man. She's fucking sick.
That's it. Harrison Ford's best role ever.
Dede.
Yeah.
It's Harrison Ford's best role.
Dede Martin.
I gotta watch that tonight.
Oh my God, Frantic is so worth watching.
So worth it.
And appreciate that beautiful date, just that Buckley dial date.
Yeah,
you see it close up many times in the movie. And he has that fucking, that's his watch. He just wears it. I don't know. I haven't noticed if he's still wearing it. But he used to wear it all the time. He has it in Mosquito Coast. He has it. He just wore it all the time. And it's just so him and so perfect. For a guy of that stature and that time, it was the perfect Rolex, you know, actor collab, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that film is.
It's got two watches.
Oh my God, that's a really quotable film. You know,
the 16030.
My wife, God damn it.
Yeah, my wife, God damn it.
Nobody's corpse stinks that much after just 12 hours. Trust me, not even days.
I don't think that film did well. I don't know why we love it so much. I think it did very poorly because she was famous for being on a show called 8 is Enough in America, and of course, very famous for being a Broadway Andrew Lloyd Webber person. But you know, she never really ascended to the stardom she probably should have, and she's terrific now.
And what's her name? The French one who was dating Polanski.
Oh, yeah.
She's good in that film.
What is her name?
She's so weird.
She's weird.
Sexy in the weirdest way. In the most gaunt, anemic way. But she's got the huge eyes and the strange bone structure and the skin.
Emmanuelle Signé, yeah.
That's her, yeah.
Yeah.
Now
Where
that
is she
movie
now?
is powerful. It's so good.
She's 60.
She's 60 now. She's all washed up. She's had a lot of Chardonnay, I imagine. That's what you do.
She's washed up. She's had so much Chardonnay. The French don't get washed up from Chardonnay though, because it's like water.
She's having Sauterne.
She's having Sauterne. I have a bottle of Sancerre in my fridge because I'm not a fan of Sancerre at all, and because your brother and Dana love it. And when they were over here, I thought she was coming and she didn't. I got a bottle of Sancerre, and it's just not a wine for me at all. Just not my thing.
Sancerre.
I'd rather have a Soave or good Pinot Grigio.
Uh-huh.
I like Italian whites. I don't really like French white wine. Not really. It's not my thing. Unless it's Montrachet, of course.
Brad is trolling you. Don't get him started on that fucking film.
I hate that movie. It's garbage. Don't watch that movie. It's absolute garbage.
Frantic is definitely worth a watch with a glass of wine.
Frantic is amazing. It's my second favorite Polanski movie.
Yeah, he's so vulnerable. He really, I don't know if Harrison Ford gets enough kudos for his acting. Maybe that and The Fugitive. Like I don't know. He's got a lot to give.
Well, because he gives it.
You saying?
I think that's what I'm drinking, Brad, and it's gone. I drank half the bottle.
It's gone.
It's gone. I didn't because it was not full. I didn't drink Magnum. Okay. It was. We drank some of it the other day. Look, see what I had. See what I have on it.
Oh, you have that thing.
Yeah,
I remember those.
Yeah.
I don't remember any of those in the house.
That's what I'm drinking. What was I about to say? God, I forgot.
Look what I got in the background. That is, if you want something playing on your TV, I can play a minute of it without us getting.
Is that you are 16 going on 17? The sound of
music? That's a shot from Heat.
Oh.
Where he looks out, he gets home, and he puts the gun down on the table, and he looks out at the ocean, and it's based on a famous painting. It's not Rothko, it's someone like him.
Rothko.
And you don't like Rothko?
No, I hate that shit.
I love Rothko.
Oh God, no! I never had a fight with your sister over it.
I love Rothko.
She loves
Rothko. See Rothko in Florence soon.
Oh God, I just don't get it.
At the Gallery of San Marco.
I get a lot of modern art, but that I don't get. And I've tried.
Okay,
remember the episode of Mad Men?
Do you know his subway paintings? He has subway paintings.
Yeah, I've seen them all.
Okay,
I live with a guy who went to
the loneliness of the subway.
Yeah,
like no one else.
Oh. Yeah.
Anyway, there's a famous painting. The artist is out of my mind right now. And there's a gun on the table, and the lonely man looking out, and they base that shot in Heat, where De Niro comes back and he puts down his heavy gun on the glass table, and then just walks over and look, and that's the shot right there. Michael Mann is fucking yes. I hope he's able to at least get close to
Who's in it?
New Heat movie. DiCaprio's in it. And what's his face? Batman, the British guy. Christian Bale.
Okay. Who else? Should we look it up?
There might be Adam Driver.
Yeah, he hasn't been. It is Adam Driver. Austin Butler, Al Pacino. Okay, cast. Hold on. P2. Where's the cast?
Andy Dufresne, you got it the wrong way around. I'm alone, I'm not lonely. It's the other way. But
only the lonely. I ask Rose that every single day. I go, "Are you lonely?" She says, "No."
Well, she has you, and she has the, what do you call the cat?
Bubble.
Bubble.
Yeah.
What do the neighbors call the cat?
He's like his name is like Floyd or
How many
something.
names does Bubble have?
He's got like 6 different names, but he's officially Bubble. You know why? Because I paid $2,000 to save his life.
Yeah, I suppose you have precedent now. There's some old lady in the area, by the way, crying herself to sleep every night because her cat because George never
He's
came.
home now. He's been gone the whole day today.
Okay, so now she's over. Now George has come home, and she's like, "Oh my god, I swore you were dead.
Yeah,
I had a strange dream that a gay down the street took you in and brought you to a hospital."
I did.
It's not true.
It happened. You incompetent old shrew that you didn't take care of your fucking animal. Listen, if that happened, I don't care. It's fine. Like I said, if she does belong to somebody at the end of it, because Bubble turned out to be a girl. If it's true, then you're welcome.
You're welcome, yeah, because you fixed it. What was his leg was?
She had a hole in the back of her thigh and a hole right here.
So she was in a fight.
2 puncture. No, they don't think so. They think because of the snow and the ice that she might have slipped off fencing and gotten impaled.
Something. Ooh.
Because they couldn't find any discernible bite or scratch marks.
Yeah, and if she was in a fight, she would have a load of lumps around her.
She would, yeah. They would. She said the vet said we don't see that. We see impalement. They said the only other thing, and they could have been this. It could have been a person who tried to hurt her. And of course, I think Dragon Lady did.
That's the bad one. Ooh, no, really? No.
Well, she's an evil person, and she treats her children and her pets badly. So, I mean, I've seen it firsthand. Seen that. I saw her husband kick his dog. Kick him. So,
fucking family, man.
Yeah, well, karma is a thing, man.
You won't miss
I believe
them.
in karma. No, I won't miss them. I won't miss them. I won't. Rupert Pupkin. That's from Rupert Pupkin is from that very dark film. King of Comedy. Yeah, it's a very hard movie to watch.
It's a great film, though.
It is, but it's hard to watch. It's difficult. Doesn't matter what you call a cat; it won't come anyway.
Yeah,
that's very true.
That's kind of a good point. Yeah,
actually, that's not really true. We had a cat named Murray, and if you called Murray, he'd turn around and come right to you. So some of them do. Cats in general don't give a fuck. Though.
The internet is full of videos where the cat falls in love with the guy, with the boyfriend or the husband.
Yeah.
And the wife comes over and wants to like be with her husband, and the cat goes, "Leave him alone. He's mine."
Dingo was that way. I'm not trying to reveal anything, but like if there was any physical contact in my home between 2 humans, Dingo would fucking put up a fit.
So I was there with my friend. She's Palestinian. She's a opera singer here, and we met up a few weeks ago here. And we got a little tipsy together, and she lives right by Rialto, gorgeous apartment. And she goes, "I never do this, but you should come up to my apartment. I'm going to cook you a Palestinian meal." And she made the whole rice thing where you have to turn it over in the pot, and you know, she did the whole thing. It was 5 in the morning.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And she has this beautiful cat, and the cat just sat on me the entire time.
He's claiming you.
She goes, "This is weird," because like he's afraid, he's shy of everyone when they come in the house. And he got on me and he just sat on my lap, and I was just rubbing him as I was talking to her. I was smoking. He didn't give a shit. He was just like, it was like a statue attached to my body. He was like, he was guarding. She's like, "He really likes you." I was like, well, it normally happens with me and animals when I come into a home. And I always believe it's for one reason. I don't give a shit. I don't pay attention to them. And they love me for that. They're
trying to win you over.
They just go, "I like him. He's chill. He's not going to be over. He's not going to be molesta."
Right.
I'm not molesta with animals at all. And they come over and they make their own decision to sit by me or next to me or on me. And they're stoic and they just sit there.
And that's they claim you. If cats are funny, if they like you, they'll claim you.
Yeah.
So basically, that cat claimed you. Is it a boy cat or a girl cat?
I think it's a boy cat.
They claim you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, he was kind of very like this. Yeah.
That's the beauty of. Listen, I've met 1,000 cats, and some of them do, and some of them don't. And I've had a cat here for 18 years that wanted nothing to do with me, even though I fed them and said, "Please be my friend." They just were not interested. They were
just
too feral.
decide whether they like you or not.
They just do. Like Bubble loves Rose and doesn't like me. I am the captor. I am the one who trapped it. Even though I'm the one that provides it with food and all that stuff. But Bubble sits on Rose's lap, sits on the couch next to her. She can touch Bubble. I can't go near. But if I walk in the room, Bubble disappears.
Oh, that's so great. And you spend all that money.
What are you gonna do?
Oh boy.
I don't give a shit. I'm not looking for
in the afterlife. Bubble will realize who was really taking care of her.
Whatever. It all comes out in the wash.
Yeah.
On that note, guys, let's call it a night. 9:13, 3 hours in. Thanks for a fun show. Here's the super chatters. Thanks, everybody. We've got Andrew Wolkowicz, Andrew again. It's all Andrew. Thomas Burnett, thank you so much. Andrew Wolkowicz. Ray, thank you so much. Crub, thanks so much. Great to have you back on the show. Andrea Levshin, we love you, man. Welcome back. Ray, you're a crazy person. Chili Badger, we love you, man. Ray again. 1,000 Air, he's crazy. JBB, what can we say? Ray again. Thomas Burnett, you guys, there's a lot of repeat offenders. Thanks, everybody. Guys, thanks so much. If anybody wants to help out, because I'm going to spend all my life savings in about 2 weeks, I'm going to be bankrupt. So if you want to help me out, it is Dirk at it's Basherdirk@gmail.com. If you want to, or go to the Patreon and help out. I don't usually grift like that, but fuck, I'm gonna have to start. If I was 20 years younger, I'd be turning tricks. But thanks so much, and thanks everybody for joining us on this great channel, on this great show with Oisín O'Malley. It was a lively night, super fun. I enjoyed the prosecco. I have a prosecco buzz on, that's for sure. I drank half this, not half this. I drank about that much of it. Is that how much? What is that? It's probably about 3/4 of a regular bottle. Decent. But, yeah, it was good stuff. Real great live podcast. Thanks so much. Thanks everybody. Remember to hold the door open and say please and thank you. And remember, if you meet somebody who doesn't like cats, fuck them. You know why? They're just I'm doing that again. What the fuck happened there? I hate you, StreamYard. If you meet somebody who doesn't like cats, it's because they're not cats. They're